Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome into our Wednesday live stream. Hope everyone is doing well. And we have an interesting live stream lined up today. Apparently, we have a sovereign citizen who goes on a 40-minute rant in court. So that should be interesting to watch. And let's see who is in the chat room today. Let's see. Hey, PJC, welcome in. Hey, Society Red, Greg Jonick, Joshua, Ziggy, great to see you. Hey, Timo, welcome in. Hey, Agent. Is this common or Admiralty? Is this a common or Admiralty live stream? Common, Agent. Yeah, we also got a few other videos lined up as well for afterwards. So should be an interesting live stream. And I really haven't seen much of this sovereign citizen video. I watched about the first minute, and this guy reminds me a lot about Darrell Brooks. And he apparently goes through the entire damn script, so this should be fun. As usual, we'll give people a minute or two to join us. Welcome in, Parson. News now, enemy. Good to see you. Hey, Luna Knights. Welcome in. And yeah, so far I think I've gotten everyone. And should have a new video up. And just reading through the chat. Been keeping busy lately. Doing some gaming. Started playing Dragon Age the Vilgard a few nights ago. It's an alright game. I definitely see the criticisms with it though. Like the dialogue isn't that good. And but I mean the combat's enjoyable for what it is. I didn't pay for it. I got it on PlayStation Plus, which is why I decided to try it out. But I mean, so far I'm only about 2.5 hours into it. It's a pretty decent game for what it is. Hey, Wixom, good to see you as always. Welcome in. Hey, Ryan, welcome in. And yeah, I think it's just about time that we should probably jump into the video. So, without further ado, let's bring this video up on screen. Let's see. There it is. And this video is from Old Squishy Gardener's Court Watch. So if you're not subscribed to them, be sure to subscribe. I'll post a link in the chat. And there it is. There's the link. And paste that into the chat. And without further ado, let's roll the video. Sovereign Citizen goes on the longest, angriest rant ever. He covers everything on the script.
Good afternoon, Mr. Pierce.
Good afternoon.
Mr. Pierce, when we were last together, we had a conversation about representation, and you told me that you wanted to represent yourself. You didn't want a lawyer appointed, and you weren't going to be hiring a lawyer. And I said, we can have that conversation. That's an extended conversation, judge and defendant. And I'm ready to do that so that we can move your case forward. Otherwise, you're kind of stuck until we clear that hurdle. You have a right to represent yourself, but I need to make sure that you are knowingly invoking that right and intelligently, which is not me telling you you're not intelligent. I just need to make sure you understand the consequences of self-representation. I was hoping we could get through today, but I always want to start by saying what is on your agenda. Anything else?
I'm a marriage attorney, but I have a lot of issues for with me being a national that I wanted to address. You said you were gonna let me hear me. You're gonna let me address all my issues last time I was here about me being.
Well, I did say that, but I said if you're going to address issues, I need to make sure you're representing yourself. Okay, but if we're going to do that, we have to have my conversation first. But I need to ask you a bunch of questions about your background and make sure you understand the consequences of being your own lawyer. If you assure me that you got it and getting all those things, you want to represent yourself, I have to give you that right, and I will. And then you can share with me what your issues are. Okay? You ready to work it that way?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. All right. Mr. Pierce, please tell me how old you are.
41 years old.
How far did you go in school?
11th grade.
All right. Did you ever get your GED?
Yes, sir.
So, of course, the guy who didn't even finish high school wants to play lawyer and represent himself. This should be interesting.
When did you get your GED?
2017.
Excellent. Are you able to read English?
Yes, sir.
I know you can write in English because I got these and you actually mailed me something that
Yeah, I wrote you a letter.
about 200 pages long. All right, so you can read and write and you can speak English. Have you ever worked before?
Yes, I had several jobs.
Tell me what kind of work you've done before.
I worked for Dollar Tree when I got arrested. I worked there for Airmart. I worked there for the Move Theater in North Cap. I have my own landscaping business. I have my own record label. I worked at
Joseph,
McDonald's,
yeah, that was
Burger
pretty
King.
So you've had a bunch of jobs. Got it. All right, that's helpful to know. I appreciate you sharing that. Have you gone to law school?
I haven't gone to law school, but I have practiced, not practiced, I've been studying law.
You've been studying the law. Tell me how you've studied that.
Just reading, researching different case laws, sending out different statutes and codes and things of that nature.
Sure. Has all of your legal study been while you've been in jail, or have you also done legal study when you were out?
Both in and out.
Okay, got it. Have you ever watched an entire criminal trial before, start to finish?
I done been to trial before.
So you've watched one then?
Yes.
Okay. What was that trial about?
Armed robbery. The 10 years I just did for armed robbery.
So you were charged with armed robbery.
Yeah.
And that case went to trial.
Yes, sir.
So you were there from jury selection all the way through verdict.
To closing argument. I stopped before closing arguments and took 10 years.
Oh, you pled guilty?
Yeah, I tried right before they were finna come out for closing argument.
So you've seen 95% of a trial?
Yes, sir.
All right. You ever watched a trial on TV?
Yes, sir.
What kind of trial?
What that movie that's so called? Law and Order.
Okay, you've seen that kind of stuff. So you've seen the made for TV stuff.
You gotta be kidding me. He's referencing Law and Order as his research. Do you not realize that's a scripted TV show, dude? That's not real. And real court is very different from the court stuff we see on TV.
Right.
But you've been in a real one. You were a participant in a real trial.
Yes, sir.
How long ago was that trial?
2016.
Where?
Here.
Fulton County.
Yes, sir.
Who was your lawyer?
Kevin Farmer. He's a judge now.
He is. That's a small world.
Yeah.
All right. Have you ever represented yourself in a criminal or a civil case before?
No, I haven't.
This would be your first time?
Yes, sir.
Got it. Have you ever gone to a doctor or a counselor to get treatment for any mental health issue?
No, sir.
Depression or bipolar or anything?
No, sir.
Okay. Tell me why you think you would do a better job representing yourself than a trained lawyer who went to law school and has done trials before would do.
Because by me being a Mr. National, a lawyer only subject me to the jurisdiction.
So hold on 1 second. Yeah, you got it. So the court reporter needs to be able to take down what you're saying. What you're saying is important. So just don't rattle the change, and then she'll be better able to hear you. So you were telling me by being an American
State national, and by me being a national, I can't be represented by an attorney because attorney automatically subject me to the court's jurisdiction.
Okay. So my question was a little different. I hear you. But my question is, why do you think you would do a better job than a lawyer? It sounds like you may think a lawyer would do a better job, but you don't want a lawyer because you're worried that would subject you to the jurisdiction of this court.
I know for a fact it'll subject me to because a lawyer is as an officer of the court, and by them being an officer of the court, it automatically subject me to the court.
Dude, the court already has jurisdiction over you. If they didn't, you wouldn't be in that courtroom right now. These sovereign citizens and their damn jurisdiction arguments make no sense at all. Hey, Nightwolf, good to see you. Hope you're doing well.
Court's jurisdiction.
Okay. Well, indulge me for a minute and assume, you may think I'm wrong, but assume that I've decided that you are subject to the jurisdiction of the court. And you say, Judge, you're wrong. Okay. But I get to make the decision initially. And then you go to the Court of Appeals and they'll say McBurney was right, McBurney was wrong. But if I've decided that this court has jurisdiction over you and this case and your co-defendant, do you want me to appoint you a lawyer because you're stuck here anyway? Or you still want to represent yourself?
I still want to represent myself because I'm not under the court jurisdiction.
No chains.
Okay, my bad. My apologies. I'm not under the court jurisdiction, and I've been studying it long enough. Almost my whole family is nationals, and we know pretty much a lot about it. And we know for a fact the only way I could be subjected to a court jurisdiction is through a lawyer, because the birth certificate is a void contract. And through that contract, the birth certificate contract is what makes me subjected to the court jurisdiction.
Okay. I'm going to stop you again, not because I'm disagreeing with you. I am disagreeing with you, but we don't need to resolve that right now. I want to keep going with the discussion about representation. Before I get to the next question about the consequences of self-representation, if we fast forward and play this out, eventually you are either going to be pleading guilty in this case or you're going to trial. You're going to disagree about jurisdiction. I'm going to be very respectful and say, you know what? I hear you, Mr. Pierce, and you don't think I have jurisdiction or this court has jurisdiction over you. And I may be wrong about that, but we're still moving forward. Here comes a jury. We're going to do the trial. And so we'll go through that whole process. And I may be told I'm wrong by the Supreme Court, and then I'll have to fix that, and I will fix it. But there'll be this trial. You're going to want to represent yourself, even though we're going forward with it.
Yes.
Okay. Do you know what you're charged with in the indictment?
No, I haven't had. I know what I'm charged, but I haven't had nobody come talk to me about nothing. I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
Well, that's because you've said you don't want a lawyer. And so this is what we're getting into. No one's going to come talk to you about what's going on. I'll make sure you get the discovery, the paperwork in the case.
And when would I?
It's complicated. We can get you the paper stuff pretty soon. Okay. But if I'm making this up, I don't know what's in the case. But if there's video, let's say there's surveillance video, I can't give you that at the jail. It's on a disc. What are you going to do with a disc? At the jail, you can't watch that. You don't have a way to watch that.
And I would be signing a private investigator too, right? By me representing myself.
Nope, you don't get an investigator.
How do I do my investigations and this part of the process?
Well, we're going to talk about that, but you don't. I mean, that's a reason to say, you know what? I will take a lawyer because that lawyer will have an investigator, and that investigator.
But can I hire my own private investigator?
With your money, if you got money for it, you can hire anyone you want. But I won't be providing you money to go hire an investigator because you're saying I'm handling it myself. I got this. Mr. Pierce has it, which means your family would be, they could be helping you, or an investigator or something like that. Or there may be some way, and I can't teach you how to do it, where you could petition to get funds for an investigator. But that's not for today. One of the consequences of representing yourself is there isn't someone who comes and sits down with you and say, let's look at this discovery. Man, the way the police handled that looks like that's a problem to me. I've been a lawyer for 20 years. I've never seen a police officer do that. That's something a lawyer could tell you after he or she reviewed all the discovery. And you won't get you're not a dummy. You could look at it and say, hey, this looks suspect. But you'd be making that decision without a lawyer helping you think about it if you represent yourself. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. But you seem concerned that someone hasn't already come to the jail to talk to you about what's in the
I'm
indictment.
not concerned. I was just,
Okay.
wasn't informed on it. I
Right.
know I was supposed to get a discovery package at least, or
Well, not
maybe
yet.
report an indictment or something.
You will get it if in the end you convince me that I should let you represent yourself. Let me tell you what you're charged with in the indictment. Count one charges you with murder, and it alleges that you and Mr. Baker shot and killed Samuel Curtis Harris Jr. That's count one.
So, of course, this guy wants to represent himself on a very serious charge of murder. This is like Darrell Brooks all over again. And it didn't work out for Darrell Brooks. I highly, highly doubt it's going to work for this guy.
Counts 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 are all, and 7 and 8 are all what we call felony murder, which is you and Mr. Baker caused the death of Mr. Harris by being involved in a different crime: attempted robbery, armed robbery, aggravated assault, being a convicted felon, and having a firearm. You and Mr. Baker are charged with attempted robbery. And the allegation is, and again, these are just allegations. It's not proof of anything, but it's letting you know what you're charged with and what you'll need to defend against.
Okay.
But the attempted robbery allegation is that in February of 2024, you and Mr. Baker approached Samuel Curtis Harris Jr. on foot on Mitchell Street, right near here, with the intent to take his property. Count 10 charges you and Mr. Baker with armed robbery, saying, in fact, by using a gun, you took his property. In fact, what you took from him was a firearm. Count 11 charges you both with aggravated assault for shooting Mr. Harris. 12 is possessing a gun in connection with these crimes that I talked about. Same with 13. 14 is just Mr. Baker. 15 is you. And it says that on that date, you had a firearm, but you were a convicted felon because back in 2010, you got convicted of something in Clayton County. Also, you got convicted of something here in Fulton County in 2016. I guess that's your robbery you were talking about.
Yeah.
So the thrust of it is, the allegation is you and Mr. Baker robbed Mr. Harris and shot him, and he died as a result of that. That's what you're charged with. Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes.
Do you understand that if
I'm not a United States citizen.
well, I'm not trying to trick you. Were you born in the United States?
I'm not a United States citizen. I'm a American state national.
Okay. Tell me where you were born.
I was born at Greater Hospital.
All right, a Grady baby. That's all I need to know. There are a bunch of questions I can skip if you were born at Grady Hospital. Do you understand that in almost every instance, self-representation, you being your own lawyer, is a bad idea?
That's personal opinion, right?
It is a personal opinion. I'm giving you my opinion. I think it's a bad idea. Do you understand, and this is something we've already talked about, but it's important we cover it again, your ability to investigate this case and do legal research will be very limited by the fact that you're choosing to represent yourself and you're stuck in jail. You got that? You appreciate that's a disadvantage,
Yeah.
but it's a disadvantage you're willing to eat.
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Pierce, do you want to represent yourself, at least for now, in this case, understanding that the only way you can undo that is by saying, I hired someone. Here's this lawyer for me, because otherwise you're telling me, no, I got this. You understand that?
Yes.
And do you want to represent yourself?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I find, and I'll get this in writing and enter an order to that effect in the docket. Mr. Abate, what would you say the ratio is in this case of paper discovery to digital discovery?
A lot of digital discovery.
Okay.
Mr. Baker's cell phone extraction, and there's a lot of video surveillance, some of which this defendant, Mr. Pierce, is seen in high definition video, shooting the victim in the head.
Okay. So there are things he'll need to see.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that you
I just don't understand any type of logic this guy is using. You're looking at a murder charge which most likely will result in you going to prison for the rest of your life, if not the death penalty. I'm not sure if whatever state they're in has the death penalty or not. But this guy is charged with murder and he wants to play lawyer and represent himself. while doing the whole sovereign citizen routine and referencing law and order as one of the ways he studies law. This is the recipe for a train wreck in the making.
Represent yourself? Are there instead things that you want to get in writing and file as motions?
Yes, I have two motions that I want to file. I have them wrote up now in my thing, and there's a lot of issues that I have to address as far as with me being a national, just putting it on a record for my benefits.
Okay, so let's do that. Let's do two things. One, I want you to put on the record, we want to just do it. You're free every time we're in court together to remind me that you're American State National and you don't think that there's jurisdiction. But what I would ask you to do, you're going to share, it sounds like a fair amount right now, to get it on the record. We only need it on the record once because you will have made that record. And then in the future, all you need to do is say, hey, I rely on the record I made. You don't even need to state the date, but that I made before about my objection to jurisdiction or whatever you want to call what you're about to share. So I'll always let you make a record, but I will push back a little bit if next time I see you, like, hey, I need to make that same record again. No, you don't. You made it, and you only need to make it once. And then there's a transcript so that if you need to take something up on appeal, they only need to read it once. All right?
Would I get transcript from every court proceeding? Or how do that work? Do I have to file for it? Or
So
automatically get it to me? I'm representing myself.
every time Ms. Rivers is taking something down, we can create a transcript. We don't immediately generate transcripts because, for example, if you go to trial and you're found not guilty, we don't need to create a transcript of any of that because you're done. You go home. If you're found guilty, then we need to make transcripts of everything because all that goes to the Supreme Court for the appeal. So why don't you briefly share with me the things you want to get on the record?
Oh boy, this is gonna be good, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure he has a great, coherent argument prepared for us.
Your Honor, let the record reflect that I'm American State National, which is a private American. I'm here on a special appearance to administer the affairs of the All Caps Trust. I am the living man, Ricky DeMond Pierce, and not the All Caps legal fiction, corporation, or dead entity. I stand on the land and soil jurisdiction, and that's the highest jurisdiction on the man. This is my oral request of me changing the court's jurisdiction over me here today. I have not contracted with the court in any kind of way, and I don't plan on contracting with the court in the near future. I have been forced to come here against my will and God-given rights under threats enforced by your government officials, which is kidnapping. Your courts have no jurisdiction over me, and I stand on the land and soil jurisdiction to have proof of it when I came to court on January the 30th, 2025. Your courts, plus in Louisville versus Motley, if any tribunal finds absent of proof of jurisdiction over a person and subject matter, the case must be dismissed. Your court's jurisdiction is the jurisdiction of the sea, which is an admiralty and maritime laws, which is also a military tribunal, and the courts are known as a ship of war, a privateer, or a battleship. I am under public law, which is common law, which is also the law of the land, natural law, God's law. I have God-given rights that can't be violated, and the courts are under admiralty and maritime laws, which is a foreign law to sea jurisdiction. See Article 3, Section 2 of the United States Constitution. And no living people live there, only dead persons, legal fictions, corporations, and dead entities. Because all cities are considered dead entities, which is another reason why you have to dismiss this case, because the living cannot be judged by the dead. Another problem the courts have, because my God-given right says I have to be tried amongst my peers and a jury of living people, which is American State Nationals, and also can't happen because our nationals is not under the court's jurisdiction and will not show one order because they hold a higher jurisdiction. In the original Constitution, Section 3, Article 3, Section 2 states that the United States, the corporation judicial power is under admiralty and maritime jurisdiction. And I am under the land and soil jurisdiction, and I have.
Sorry to pause it, but just a question for everyone. Does anyone have bingo yet? Holy crap, this guy is sitting every square on the bingo card.
I gave courts proof of this when I came to court January the 30th, 2025. I also mailed off my executive letter, the notice that President Trump sent out January the 4th of this year, letting all patriots know that these laws have been dissolved due to breach of oath, due to fraud and breach of oath for office. And I also mailed off a copy of my certified mail. I mailed off certified mail and have been received. I am also requesting your oath of office, Your Honor. The notice that Trump sent out goes as follows. Notice to patriots, date January the 4th, 2025. This is to inform all patriots that effective immediately, our government and government corporations are hereby dissolved due to breach of oath. Additionally, our statutory and foreign laws are also dissolved. The only legal framework that remains in effort are constitutional law as outlined in Article 61 of the Magna Carta and established common law. This directive is especially for corporate bodies and government workers. Any government corporate body, including police, judges, lawyers, and any individuals operating in these capacities must cease operation immediately. Those who continue to operate after this notice will be liable for prosecution for fraud and breach of oath. It is imperative that all government workers comply with this directive. Failure to adhere may result in serious consequences and even including potential military actions. I declare on the penalty of perjury on the public law of the United States of America, the de jure government, from without the United States of America, the de facto government, and without the United States of America, the corporation territories. I reject, renounce, and remove all powers of attorney granted to me or issued under my name prior to this day. My birth certificate was the only contract that subjected me to these laws, but the birth certificate contract is void because I was only a minor and had no knowledge of this contract when it was constructed, which...
Yeah, that's not how this works, dude. This isn't how any of this works. All of everything you're saying is just word salad. That the courts have no authority over you because you don't have a contract. If that were the case, basically every single defendant in the history of the United States would be found not guilty because the court doesn't have jurisdiction. You are making the most ridiculous sovereign citizen arguments that I've heard in a long time. What did you, as part of your law study, watching Darrell Brooks? Cause that's what it sounds like to me, dude. Everything you're saying is completely wrong and is just complete imaginary nonsense.
make this contract void, which means the court lacks subject matter jurisdiction over me. I am no longer an employee of the government, which is the corporation government. I declare on the penalty of perjury on the public law of the capital T, United States of America, the de jure government, that I reject, renounce, and remove any and all alliance to any king or prince, any foreign state, any foreign government or flag. I declare on the penalty of perjury on the public law of the United States of America, the de jure government, that I have never knowingly, wittingly, or voluntarily pleaded myself to any incorporated entity at all, but not limited to any incorporated church, synagogue, masjid, or temple. I declare on the penalty of perjury on the public law of the United States of America, the de jure government, that I have never knowingly, wittingly, or voluntarily pleaded myself of any foreign state, foreign sovereign, or separated myself from my birthright political status as American state national. I declare, publish, and affirm on the penalty of perjury on the public law of the United States of America that I am a lawful inheritor, acting with full rights and authority, responsibility, and honor now and always while my tenure on earth shall last. I, the living man, Ricky DeMond Pierce, affirm and declare that I have returned to my lawful birthright political status as a Georgian, and I have copyrighted and trademarked the all caps name, which is a trust and not the living me. I have occupied my executive office and never gave the courts any permission to use the all caps name, which is fraud. I have over 40 violations that the courts have committed upon me and my God-given rights as American state national. And I have counted over $800 million in violations over the time that I have been incarcerated at Fulton County Jail, these 150 plus days, and it's only adding up as I sit in Fulton County Jail against my will and consent.
You're in jail against your will and consent because you're accused of murdering someone, you moron. Like, really, I'm sure the person that you allegedly murdered did not consent to being murdered. Like, the nerve of these sovereign. They go out and do some horrible crimes like this, and then they treat the court system as if it's a game. It's so ridiculous that the judge is even allowing this, actually. Hey, Sally Port, welcome in. And thank you for the $10 super chat. I appreciate that. Better late than never. Great to see you, Sally. We are watching a sovereign citizen accused of murder who has decided to represent himself, and he's running through the entire sovereign citizen script, and he referenced Law and Order as him studying the law. So yeah, like, you joined us for a good one.
And they are as follows. 1. These are all combined municipal and territorial notices of violations against Americans with failure to perform any and all occurrences listed below in this section, starting at $10 million. A. Notice of claim of sole relief and remedy. B. Notice of violation of the Landman Act, attempted attachment and seizure of unregistered trademarks, Title 15, Section 1125, 8 and 11. Notice of violation of Admiralty and Maritime and Prior cases, Title 25, Section 1331, 1, 2, and 12. D. Notice of violation for Special Maritime and Territorial Jurisdiction of the United States, Title 18, Section 7, 1, 3, 8, and 13. E. Notice of violation of the Postal Accountability and Enhancement Act of Title 39, Sections 1-3908 and 3621-3591. F. Notice of violation of presumption of the Public Vessel Act, Title 46, U.S.C.A. Appendix, Section 781 through 790, as originally enacted. G. Notice of violation of the False Claim Act, Title 31, U.S.C.A. Sections 3729A and 7. H. Notice of violation of the Foreign Sovereign Immunity Act, Title 28, Section 1602 through 1611. I. Notice of violation of the United States Statute at Large Act, Title 12, Section 411. K. Notice of violation of the Geneva Conventions by the United States Department of Defense
Mr.
and the United
Pierce,
States.
Mr. Pierce, I'm going to just pause you for 1 second. You were on K. How many letters? I want to make sure
I'm
you're almost done because we're getting into international stuff and that's getting a little far afield.
All right. 2. Private easements fee schedule. Penalty for private use, $250,000.
Oh god, he's gonna bring up a fee schedule. You've gotta be kidding me, dude.
These fees will be mandated upon the informant listed on the warrant, citation tickets, arrest warrants, detention orders, and seizure orders. Compulsion to produce trade name or other identification materials. A. Name, $50,000. E. Fingerprints, $200,000. F. Photographing, $200,000. G. DNA, $5 million. Blood sample, $5 million. Personal property, trespass, carjacking, theft, interference with commerce or trade. M. Color law, $150,000. N. Implied color law, $150,000. T. Fraud, $1 million. U. Fraud upon the courts, $2 million. BB. Stimulating legal process, $1 million. Use of trade name and copyrighted protected material on a threats, duress, and or coercion. Name written by a informant, $250,000. Miscellaneous material written by a informant.
He's just listing off random numbers. Like, at this point, you should just charge the court $1 quadrillion and be done with it. Because we all know you're not gonna get a single freaking penny, not a cent of your ridiculous, moronic fee schedule. Hey, Erica, welcome in.
$500,000. Court appearance fee schedule. These fees must be paid immediately after my case is finished. Failure to pay fines and fees will result in an additional fee of $5,000 for breach of contract. Demand for appearance in court. My appearance on the protest and duress per hour, 1 hour minimum, $75,000. Use of trade name material.
How many more pages do you have?
I have quite a few.
Okay, so I'm wondering if, and I'm not going to curtail you too much, but you'll be able to file that, which will make it even more of a record if you want it to be filed, or you could give it to me and I'll file it for you. But that's up to you. What I don't want to do is I want to make sure we're moving your case forward, and this is pretty lengthy. It might be more efficient to have it filed into the docket so that we actually see, hey, there it is in the computer system.
I really need to get it on the record, and I need to file the motion to be able to address these issues also. I have the motions already wrote. If you give me a little time, I can get through it pretty quick.
Well, I don't want you to read too fast because Ms. Rivers needs to be able to take it down. Would you say we're more than halfway through, or are we not more than halfway through?
Yeah, we're halfway through.
Exactly half or more than half?
Exactly half, because it's 20 pages. I'm on 11 now.
Okay. Well, let's go. Don't read too fast, but don't read too slowly.
Trespass and failure to act fee schedule. Use of trade name material, name on the protest and duress, $25,000. Miscellaneous material, $25,000. Time uses for court appearance, 30 minutes on the protest and duress, $33,500. 60 minutes on the protest and duress, $75,000. 90 minutes or more on the protest and duress, $100,000. Trespass and failure to act fee schedule. Trespass by public officials, police officers, judges, detectives, attorneys, corporations, and other fictitious entities as well as any other who desire the contract. A, trespass on American homestead land, $10 million. C, failure of attorney to file requested FARA form, $1 million. Failure to accept American State National Card, $1 million. Failure to honor God-given rights, $20,000. Failure to honor oath of office, $50,000. Failure to honor constitutional oath, $50,000. Failure to honor written and oral word, $5,000. Failure to honor honor a bond/no bond, $5,000. Detention from free movement and or cuff per hour, 1 hour minimum, $75,000. Incarceration per hour, 1 hour minimum, $75,000. Failure to follow federal and or state statutes, codes, rules, and regulations, $50,000. Failure to set a claim upon which relief can be granted, $25,000. Failure to present a living injured party, $100,000. Total damages for each line set forth in a above schedule will be assessed as the total amount of damages as set forth herein times 3 for a total of all damages added to a 3 times the damage for appearance and other additional damages for a total of $1,019,631,000 US.
$1 billion. You're at to the B.
Yes.
Okay, that's a lot of money.
And that's just for the amount for me being incarcerated these 120 plus days. Your Honor, all laws are commercial, and all laws are not laws, but codes, statutes, mandates, regulations, and all the rest. And I'm a private American or not under commercial law. What's legal aren't law, Your Honor, and what's law aren't legal. And Your Honor, ignorance to the law is no excuse, and that goes on both ends, mine and yours. This declaration is valid, true, correct, and complete in all jurisdictional law, air, land, and sea. Your Honor, let the record reflect that if you war against this is warring against the Constitution, and warring against the Constitution is called piercing the veil, and piercing the veil is called treason. Treason is punishable by death, and there's no remedy for treason. Also, in Orange versus Independence, officers of the court have no immunity from persecution when violating the constitutional right. I am honored the United States of America, the Danjur government, the Confederation of the States.
Mr. Pierce, there's one phrase you've used a whole bunch of times and I don't understand it. The what government?
The Danjur government.
Spell that?
D-E-J-U-N-E, space J-U-N-E, Danjur.
D-E?
J-U-R-E.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Danjur.
Yep. Thank you.
Okay, which is the Confederation of the States. And the Federation gave the United States, the corporation, the de facto government, the power to operate out the 10 square miles, which is in Washington, D.C. And any laws outside of Washington, D.C. is commercial. And private Americans are not under commercial laws. We are under public law, which is common law. My God-given rights has been violated by being forced to give my DNA, fingerprints, eye pattern, and blood DNA against my will. I never consented to them arresting me or detaining me after I put them on notice of my political status.
And like I said before, my response to that is the dude you allegedly murdered did not consent to you murdering him. This piece of trash needs to be locked up for life, or given the death penalty. Like he's never gonna see the light of day again after this trial.
Your Honor, United States, the de facto government, is a for-profit corporation, which means they have a Dun and Bradstreet number, and no corporation can interact with a living man under another corporation. Your Honor, it states that every man is independent of all laws except those prescribed by nature. No man or woman is bound by any institution formed by his fellow man without his consent. See case law, Cruden versus Neal, 2 N.C.338, May term 1796. Your Honor, in 1845, the then Pope and the British monarchs, both of whom were honor bound to act as trustees for United States Trust, and both of whom acted in gross breach of trust, agreed that the American experiment was not working. The whole idea of self-rule was antithetical to the idea of divine rights of a king's supremacy. So they signed a secret treaty of Verona and agreed to undermine the American government. The British Monarch Commercial Company, which controls the bankers and lawyers, issued license to lawyers to act as privateers. That's why the Bar Association requires licensing. Acronyms for bar mean British Accredited Registry. Anytime we see the word license, it means that someone in a position of rulership is giving someone else permission to do something that is otherwise illegal. In this case, the king gave the members of the Bar Association permission to act as privateers against American commercial vessels. Because the jurisdiction where they attack us is international, admiralty, and maritime commercial laws. And that's why you see the gold rings around the flag, around that war flag, because the war flag is a war flag representing that the government is at war with the citizens. See 1864 Naval Agency and Distribution Act. Again, also, the United States was incorporated by the Pope, and the laws we are bound by are foreign laws from Great Britain, which means that the United States, the corporation, got Americans bound by laws from Great Britain, which is also illegal. That's why, again, you have BAR, which stands for British Accredited Registry.
What page are we on?
What am I supposed to do now? I'm closing now.
All right.
Again, I am 1, change from jurisdiction of the courts. I have a high jurisdiction. 2, I am demanding to see the state of Georgia to show up in proper persona. This must be made by self and not an attorney. 3, I am demanding that the courts present a living injured party because our citizens are considered dead entities, corporations.
You're demanding the court. Listen to your stupidity right now. You're demanding the court to present a living injured party. Dude, you fucking murdered the guy that you allegedly injured. Like, seriously, you murdered your victim. Therefore, there is no living injured party because you killed him, allegedly. Sovereign citizens really can't be this stupid. Well, apparently they can because we're listening to this guy. Oh my god. They need to have a competency test before being allowed to represent themselves because this it's an embarrassment really to the freaking courts that this is being allowed to happen.
Legal fictions and artificial persons. I am requesting the judge oath of office and the first and last name of every court official in this courtroom before we proceed. I am demanding to see who gave the court's permission to use the all caps trust, which is a copyright and trademark. I am putting the courts on notice that I have occupied my executive office again, and I am standing in my full capacity as American State National, and I hold the highest court here today. I am demanding you give me a full relief for my case by either dismissing this case or giving me a bid bond signed and paid through my all caps trust. I am also filing an order of pro se ex parte with prohibition to dismiss my case for fraudulent practices, misrepresentation, and lack of subject matter jurisdiction. Your Honor, I, the petitioner, case will not be or not being handled in the proper courts, which is common law courts. I, the petitioner, was not put on notice by a state-appointed attorney that my case will not handled in the proper courts. I, the petitioner, never signed a contract to be subject to the jurisdiction of the United States and or the District of Columbia. Again, the birth certificate and Social Security card are voidable contracts that was constructed when I, the petitioner, was a minor. So these contracts could have not been knowingly, voluntarily, or willingly consented to because as a minor, I, the petitioner, lacked the capacity to do so. Again, I am making a clear and unequivocal demand to petition the court, the state, to show up in the proper persona. The state is a legal entity, and a legal entity is an artificial person. And an artificial person is a corporation, which cannot appear in proper persona. See case law, Penhollow versus DOANES. This vagueness doctrine may invalidate criminal law for two independent reasons. First, it may fail to give a proper kind of notice that will enable ordinary people to know what kind of conduct to prohibit. Second, it may authorize and even encourage arbitrary and discriminatory enforcement. Your Honor, a basic principle of due process that a law is unconstitutional if its prohibitions are not clearly defined. Plus, I, the petitioner, cannot owe a debt in a bankrupt nation, and no title of nobility shall be granted by the United States. See the United States Constitution. Again, Your Honor, I, the petitioner, cannot have a fair and impartial trial when the judge, the jury, the bailiff, the district attorney, and public defender all work for the state and are one and the same. See the case law, the Maggie Hamlet case. Your Honor, the Constitution is a chapter of negative liabilities. Liberties, excuse me. It tells the state to let people alone. It does not require the federal government or even the state to provide services, even so elementary as maintaining law and order. See case law ID, period, CF.OLMSTEAD versus United States 277 US.438 and 478 1928. And again, Your Honor, any judge or magistrate who does not comply with his or her oath to the Constitution of the United States wars against that Constitution and engages in acts of violation of the supreme law of the land. The judge is engaged in acts of treason. See case law Cooper versus AURON, 358 US.1, 7.
At this point, you know he's just reading off a script, and he probably doesn't even know half the stuff he's talking about. He's just parroting it off a script. And the judge is continuing to allow it. Thank you, Ravenwing, for being a member now for 32 months. Mark, you have great streams. Love the channel. Thank you, Ravenwing. I appreciate that.
8 CF.1401 1958. Your Honor, the authentication of my birth certificate signed by the Secretary of State, the Secretary of Washington, D.C., and the Governor of Georgia is admitting that the government made a mistake by making me to abide by a void contract and subjecting me to the jurisdiction and laws of the government when I had no knowledge of this contract and was too young even know that this contract exists, that the government tricked me and my parents into without our knowledge and consent. And the courts have a copy of my birth certificate authentication also. Your Honor, I am a private American, which is American State National, and cannot be represented by a bar attorney because an attorney is an officer of the court and will automatically subject me to the court jurisdiction.
And I hear you on that, which is why we had the first part of our conversation, and I've concluded that you've got the ability to and the desire to represent yourself. We'll do that. I appreciate you making that record. As you and I agreed, you won't need to do that again. You've now made all those objections, made it very clear that there's $1 billion plus, and I get it that that number is increasing. Every day you're in custody and people are trying to contract with you and they shouldn't, all that. You've made a healthy record of that. You are welcome to file things now. Because you are your own attorney, you can now file things of record into the docket. But when we see each other again for whatever the next court event is, we can use a shorthand where you can say, I renew the objections that I made on the record when I was last in court. And that way you're not going to need to break your vocal cords by going through that again. But that was very thorough, and I appreciate you making that record.
So is it where I can leave these motions here today?
So this one time, I'll take responsibility for filing things for you.
You know what, I'll wait, because I still have some other.
You want to do more work on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Last time I was here when I went to trial, they had where I went to the law library and look at video footage. That's not possible anymore. Well, yeah, I can.
I don't know. Meaning you went to the law library at the jail,
yeah,
and you were able to
They had an officer supervise me to watch the videos.
Okay. Why don't you ask? That's a question you need to ask the folks out there. I don't control the sheriff's security protocol. They may still do that. They may have cut it off because someone said it's video footage and instead it was an adult movie or something. Any other questions?
No, sir.
Mr. Abadi, what do we have from the state?
So on the last issue you just, or Mr. Pierce just raised, I don't believe the jail does that anymore. The USB and or CD, they just don't allow that kind of, what they would call contraband at this point. So we can ask, or he can ask obviously, but just for efficiency purposes, I think.
Start with the law library, just see the law library still do it.
You should ask, but don't be disappointed if the answer is no. I think there were issues with, a USB drive is so small and it ends up in someone's pocket, and then it's on the 7 North, and I'm not saying you did.
Is it part of me possible I ain't got to tell you, they can stick it in, sit there, with me to watch the whole video.
You tell me if you can sell it and make them do it, that's great. I'm not saying no. It's not my call. It's not his call. I appreciate everyone's patience. Mr. Pierce, we'll get you back here either because you filed something we need to talk about, or it's time for you to look at the digital discovery. But you file what you want to file, and I promise you we'll work through it, okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you, deputies. You can take Mr. Pierce back.
And the sad thing is, after all that, this guy probably thinks he's a genius and that he just made a great argument in his mind. When really all he did was waste the court's time and make himself look like a complete moron. Boy, that was infuriating. Especially the part where he said that the court needs to present an injured party. Yeah, well, they can't really do that because you allegedly killed the guy. I wonder if that trial is going to be streamed on YouTube, because that's something to keep an eye out on. Boy, that kind of have a headache after listening to his rant. All right, let's see. So that was insane. That was basically the main video I wanted to cover today. And let's see if we can find some body cam videos. Give me a minute. And let's see. Should have been more prepared for this, but didn't know how long it was going to take to get through that video. And, ooh, we have a drunk airport video. This looks good.
Ronnie.
Nikki, about to be the last one you remember.
All right, Nikki.
Let me out of the line. I just need to go home to my grandma.
On September 23rd, 2023, officers were dispatched to Orlando International Airport in response to an intoxicated passenger aggressively confronting TSA officers.
Hey, you got a possible under the influence or something. Green skirt over there. She's acting up in the south side, cursing and banging stuff. Do you run her trespass?
It's gonna be a physical right. She's
Hey!
Something like 13
She's cussed up and stuff, cussing on everybody. What is it about?
I need to go home to my
I don't know, she's like cussing everybody. She's
No,
throwing
you
paper.
delay my flight. No, you delay me. I didn't do shit. I didn't do shit to you guys. I just need to go home to my grandma. I need to go home to my grandma. And she dies before I'm there. I just want to get home to my grandma. I didn't do shit to you.
That's all she's been drinking too.
I didn't do yes. Take my ID. Like I have not done shit to the mother
Hey,
Americans. Please just
watch your mouth.
No.
No?
No. I didn't do any. I didn't swear at
Really?
any of these.
I've
Really?
asked you, please do not use profanity.
It's profanity?
No, you just said it.
I meant like, you know, saltine. Is that a profanity? Because y'all
Where are you
don't
from?
act right? Can we please just get me through the mother line so I can get to my flight? Is profanity for real? It's only when you guys like treating people like it's funny.
Is that the only
Because
guy
he's
she's
the
got?
only one that don't look
This one and that.
what the start shit. Because he's the only one that don't look offended. Yo, what the I can't miss my flight, B. Are you paying for my flight when I miss it?
So far, from what I've gathered, she's trying to get back to her grandmother, who may be sick, it sounds like, or something like that. But of course, as you can tell, she is just completely wasted and is in no condition to fly on a plane.
Are you paying for my flight when I miss it? I need to catch my flight. Yo, my grandma needs me up north. No, my grandma needs me. I don't get time to play with you.
Give me a second. Your
I don't
flight's
get time to play with you. I just want to get home to my grandma.
Nikki.
I ain't playing with you.
Nikki.
I ain't do nothing to you. I just want to get home to my grandma. You, my grandma, about to die while I'm
Nikki.
in line with
Nikki.
TSA. I just want to get home
Nikki.
to my grandma.
My name's Officer Ronnie.
Yo, I swear to God.
Listen to me.
Officer Ryan,
Ronnie.
Nikki about to be the last one you remember.
All right, Nikki.
Let me out of the line. I just need to go home to my grandma.
You're gonna get
I'm
there.
not a terrorist. Check my shit.
Nikki.
You look like I got a bomb. I just want to get home to my grandma.
Go ahead.
What the? Get me home. I need to get
And she thinks that, acting like this is gonna help her situation. Oh, I can tell you one thing for sure. You're definitely not gonna get on a plane today with you acting like this.
home to my grandma right
I
now,
don't need
B.
a
Like, that's
44,
all
but
I'm
I need
asking
an
you to do.
expedite, please.
I just want to get home to my grandma. I'm not trying to bomb the line. I'm not trying to transport drugs. I just want to see my grandma for the last time. I just want to see my grandma, B. I just want to see my grandma. Yo,
Are you gonna take a breath? Take a breath.
Yo, my grandma's dying as we speak.
Nikki.
My grandmother's dying.
Nikki.
You want me to take a breath?
Nikki.
Yo, I just want to go home and see my grandma.
You're
You're
gonna.
tripping. I haven't
Will you
done
listen to me?
anything wrong.
Do you want to go?
Deodorant. A
Can I have a 29
toothbrush.
P, please? It's
What
gonna
have I
be a New
done
Hampshire
wrong?
by number.
I just want to go home and see my grandma. I've done nothing wrong.
I believe it's November Hotel Lima.
I've done nothing wrong.
142.
My grandma died. The blood pressure is 186 over 160. My grandma dies on your watch, mother. My grandma dies on your watch, mother. Yo, I just want to see my grandma one last time. Ma'am, please.
Nikki.
Ma'am, please. Ma'am, please. My grandma's blood pressure is 186 over 160. I just want to get home.
Give it to your supervisor. Okay, I'm dealing with this.
Please. My grandma is the only thing that means anything to me. Please help me. I just need to get to my grandma before she dies. No, you're treating me like shit.
Sir.
You're treating me like shit. I just want to say bye to my grandma.
What time does this plane leave?
Thing.
We need to make the chance to get the bodies out.
My grandma's a JetBlue. My grandma's the only thing that means anything to me. Please help me. I'm not a terrorist.
Miss Chapman, where are you headed, dear?
Boston.
Going to Boston?
I just want to see my grandma.
Do you have your flight?
Of course she's going to Massachusetts. No, not worthy. And no, Boost Oxygen is not endorsed by me, person.
Flight information real
Yeah.
quick so we can try to get you on that flight?
I just want to see my grandma one last time,
Okay,
please.
you're gonna see her. Just take a breath for a
No,
second.
you don't understand how she
We're
sounds.
working with you. My
No.
name's Officer Ronnie. I'm gonna help
You're
you.
not working with me.
We are.
You treat me like. I don't know where it went.
Well, you need your flight stuff. Where's
No,
your flight
it was
stuff?
right.
Take your time.
Yup. Ooh.
How do you feel?
I don't feel good. I just need to go. One of my grandmas. I just had my flight. No, don't play with me.
I'm trying to figure it out.
No, don't play with me.
She's going to Boston.
Don't play with me. My flight was.
No
Don't play with
chance,
me.
person. No
Don't play with
chance
me. My
at
flight
all.
was right here. Y'all
Where's
playing
your
with me. I
paperwork, sweetie?
printed it out. It was in my purse. Y'all
Is it
playing with me.
in? Nobody took
No,
her
y'all
flight
playing
stuff
with
yet?
me. Y'all playing with me for real. Don't play
Is it
with
in
me.
your thingy maybe?
Don't play with me.
Suitcase?
Open it up. Open it up. I have nothing to hide.
No, I'm asking you to find your flight stuff. I don't
I
want to
had it
find
right-
anything. I'm trying so I can get you to Boston.
Y'all had it right here so I can fly out. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. I wasn't. My ID's right there on the floor.
Where your
No,
stuff
but
is for the flight?
No, I just had it. I just had it.
We need
Look,
to
my
take her
ID's
somewhere
there.
and get her away from here. So
No, I need to get to my flight. He has my ID right there. He's holding my ID.
name's
Look at it. Look at my ID's in his hand.
Stop talking, please. Stop. I don't want to hear another
No,
word.
my
from-
ID's in his
Stop.
hand.
Stop. What problem do you guys have with her?
No problem.
If you don't go through that screening process, you can't fly.
I'm going through the screening
Nikki,
process,
where's
but
your-
he's treating me like shit.
Where's
My
your
ID's in
paperwork?
your hand.
Sweetie, where is
Here's
your
my-
paperwork to
No,
fly?
my grandma's dying.
That's all
My
right.
grandma's dying and
That's
you
good.
speak.
I feel
Yeah,
bad.
that's
I'm
good.
sorry. But
That's
the thing-
good.
You gotta
That's
act
good.
like a
That's
dog.
good.
Stop
That's
crying.
good.
Stop
That's
crying.
good.
Where's your
That's
boarding
good.
pass?
Where's
Where's your
It
boarding
was
pass?
right here.
It's not, Nikki.
No, that ain't right. You have my license in your hand.
Ma'am.
You need a boarding
Ma'am.
pass.
Okay.
Ma'am. You
Okay.
need to take a breath.
Statement signed that she's interrupted up to your
Yo.
lock her up to jail.
Yo, that's not
Yes,
fair,
I'm
Mom.
Somebody's gotta
My
let us know we
grandma's
can do that.
dying.
For
My
disorderly.
grandma's dying. Disorderly?
Somebody's gotta get
Ma'am,
information.
I can smell the alcohol in you from here.
alcohol?
Stop. Stop. Stop.
He has my ID.
Yeah, but we're trying to figure out what we're going to do because you don't have a boarding pass.
I
You
have
need
a boarding pass. That's not true. I have a boarding pass.
Where's your
I
boarding
have-
pass?
You gotta give me
If you got a boarding pass, they'll let you
Okay,
through.
so stop
And you got to
yelling
stop
at me.
yelling.
But that's
But
not
you're
fair.
yelling.
Y'all been yelling at me.
Because
My
you're
grandma-
screaming out.
Dude,
Listen,
my
stop.
grandma's dying
Stop.
right now.
I feel
No.
dying, but I don't want to hear about it anymore. Get your boarding pass and get ready to go.
Before
What
they
are you airline you
they don't
flying?
want you on the plane. As long as you can
They
show
don't
your
want me on the
no,
plane?
as long as you can show your boarding pass. I've been asking.
I've
for
been
this.
trying, but
Then
y'all
you'll
been
get on the
screaming
plane.
at me.
Don't worry about it.
I'm a
What airline you flying?
JetBlue. I just
JetBlue's not here. It's a different air. You got to go to a different terminal.
You're lying.
JetBlue hasn't flown here since October.
You're lying. You're playing.
So she doesn't have a boarding pass and she's in the completely wrong line. Wow, lady. I think it's safe to say you aren't flying today.
So I had to go to a whole nother terminal to get paid. Can I get my license back to get over there? That's
If you want, we'll take over there.
my number. Just save that for a little bit.
We're gonna walk you out. You're gonna walk out over here. You're gonna have to walk out here. We're gonna walk out. And get your check. I know that. Stop. For fifth time, I understand that. But we're trying to help you out. So stop. JetBlue does not fly to this terminal.
They said terminal
No.
C.
This is A and B. This is A and B. This is not C.
Not near C.
You're nowhere near C.
We're gonna help you if you just take a breath.
My grandma's gonna die while I'm sitting in this goddamn.
350136, 35013.
Well, you should have thought about that
You know what? You suck a dry, you son of a.
all the time.
Yeah, you suck your grandma's dry. So talk about my grandma.
Well, you're
suck
acting
your dry.
You're acting like a fool.
I'm acting
Because
like
you're
a fool.
drunk and you don't know where you're
I'm
going.
acting like a fool.
Yes, you are.
Suck your own grandma's
All
dry,
right, I
you
will.
evil son of a. Yeah, suck your dry, you son of a.
Look at the stuff you're
So
drunk.
talk about my grandma, you son of a.
I didn't talk about you
hear
getting me
him
good.
talking about my grandma.
Put your hand down. Put your hand down.
Ow!
I'm gonna fuck with you.
Okay, that's okay, but you're not gonna beat on me. Okay,
Stop resisting. Stop resisting. You're under arrest. Stop resisting. You're under arrest. You're under arrest.
Stop resisting.
Let go. Let go.
I'm
Stop
not
resisting.
You're breaking my arm. I'm not resisting.
Let go of your bag.
Let go of your bag.
Let go of your bag.
Yo, what the? Yo, look at.
Get up.
Look at what they just did to me.
Get up.
Get up.
Yo, help.
Get up.
I'll get this.
They just.
Well, lady, now you ain't flying anywhere. Stupid. They were trying to help you, but you weren't cooperating at all with them. Like, you brought this upon yourself, lady.
I'm not doing anything. No, that's my bag. Please pick my bag up. Mama, please pick my bag up. I bled. Look at what they just did to me. Mama, I need to go home to my grandma. Please
Too
pick
late
my
now. You
bag
blew
up.
that one.
Please pick my. Yo, you're flipping out on me for no reason. No, you're breaking my f***ing wrist. Stop.
283.
I haven't. Yo, ow!
We have a cage car.
Ow! Ow! I'm not doing anything. Don't
Relax.
help me.
Stop
Help me.
resisting.
I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything to you.
We need a cage car.
Yo, I'm not doing anything
Bravo
to
side
you.
Delta.
You're hurting me bad. You're hurting me bad. Please let me pick up my purse. My ID's on the board. No, please pick up my. Please pick up my ID. Please. You could. I didn't do anything to you. My grandma's dying right now. Why are you doing this to me? My grandma. No, please just pick up my grandma's shit. Yo, I didn't do anything to anybody. I didn't do anything to anybody. You stop hitting me.
We're not
You're
hitting
gonna
you.
stop being abusive. You're gonna stop being abusive.
Okay, we need to walk this way.
Yo, he's not gonna keep. You gotta loosen the cuff. You gotta loosen this cuff. It's cutting my circulation off.
Adjust it in a
I
moment.
can't breathe. Yo, cut this.
breathing, you're
You're
talking.
cutting my
And as typical, handcuffs cause asthma.
circulation off. You have to cut. You have to fix this. You
Okay,
have to fix
all
it.
right.
It's too tight.
What's your
Please
name?
help me. Please
Nikki,
help me.
relax.
Please help me. Please help me. It's too tight. It's too tight. Please.
Right here.
I'm everywhere. Please just help me. Please just help me. It hurts.
No.
It hurts. It hurts. Please help me. No, just stop.
Miss Chapman.
Stop.
Take
I
a
haven't
breath.
done anything to you.
Stop.
I haven't done anything to you.
Quiet.
You beating the shit out of me. You're beating the shit out of me. I've done nothing to you.
I'm gonna follow you guys.
I've done
I'm gonna follow them, and then I'll be back. I'm supposed to be over here, okay?
I've done nothing to you. It's funny. It's funny.
I got
It's
whoever
funny.
these are. I have them. Go with
It's
you.
funny. It's funny. It's funny. It's
I'll be back.
You're not gonna keep breaking my arm. I've done
Miss
nothing
Chapman,
wrong.
walk.
I've done
Walk.
nothing wrong.
Walk, Miss
I've
Chapman.
done nothing wrong. I've done nothing wrong.
Ma'am, walk. Ma'am, stop resisting the police and stand up. Stand up.
You're hurting me. Ow!
Stop. Listen.
You're hurting me.
Listen.
You're hurting
Listen.
me. I
Listen,
just need
ma'am.
to breathe.
Listen.
I just need to see my grandma.
Turn around here.
Yo, you're hurting me. Let me.
Face me.
He's hurting me on purpose.
Listen.
Yo, stop him. Stop him.
Slide in.
I've done. I need my wallet.
I
I need to see it. I need to see it.
It's right here.
That's not fair. I've done nothing wrong. I paid $400 for a ride home.
Stop spitting on me.
No, that's not
Stop
fair.
spitting on me.
Ow!
Thank you.
She was charged with battery on a law enforcement officer, resisting arrest with violence, and disorderly conduct. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't
Boy, well, she didn't get to see her grandma. But man, she acted like a complete idiot and just brought all of that upon herself. She didn't have a boarding pass. She was in the completely wrong line, and the police still tried to help her, and she just went nuts. She's a victim of her own stupidity. That's the fact right there.
On October 20th, 2024, officers
Police teach extremely entitled woman she doesn't make police teach extremely entitled woman that she doesn't make the rules.
were dispatched to a public facility for a trespassing complaint. The manager of the facility let police know that a woman was working in an area that was not open to the public. When police confronted the woman, she didn't want to hear anything they had to say.
It's my understanding this gentleman's asked you to leave. Is that a problem?
I don't think I have to, right?
Yeah, you do have to.
Based on what?
Based on this being private property.
It's not. It's public.
Actually. It's not.
It is public. It's owned by the city.
That doesn't mean it's open to the public, especially right now.
It's part of the park, which is why it's open to the public even right now.
Not this area. This area is clearly fenced in.
The fence was open so that you could get in. And I've worked here on several nights. The security guy knows that I come here and work, and it's never been an issue.
I understand that. It might have been okay in the past. Can I see your ID real quick?
I don't have to show it to you, and why?
If you leave right now, you don't have to show it to me. He's asked you to leave, so technically you've already...
The authority?
He does.
I run the building.
He does have the authority.
What's your... I thought you said you were the tech guy. That sounds
I'm the
right.
technical director. I run the building. Director, I run the building.
You don't need to.
Listen, ma'am, just talk to me.
He doesn't need to get aggressive, and he's even
He's not
saying
getting
he
aggressive.
just said, I'm getting aggressive.
He's not getting aggressive.
He is, but he's not supposed to.
Will you listen to me?
We might need to call your
Listen very
supervisor.
carefully to what I'm saying. He has warned you. I'm recording too. It's okay.
Braniff, B-R-A-N-I-F-F.
Yes, ma'am. He has asked you to leave already.
3 times.
Right.
That's a warning. So you've already been warned, and you're still here. You can be arrested for that. I don't want to have to arrest
This is
you.
public property. This guy's threatening me. Would you please call your supervisor? Would you mind doing that?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Thank you very much. Let's do that now. Say it again.
Dude, lady, it sounds like it's owned by the city, but it's not open right now to the public. Therefore, they have the right to ask you to leave. Hey, Sybil, good to see you. Hope you're doing well.
It's public property. You're mistaken.
All right, hey sir, can you go see if the other unit's
Thank
there?
you very much.
Okay.
I appreciate it. I'm sorry
right.
we're having this disagreement or
Yeah,
this
it's okay.
a difference of opinion on
It's
it.
okay.
I know it is public property. I know that if you look it up, you'll see that it's public property.
No.
This is closed. You can tell it has a lock on it, not going in, kind of like the library, right? But this isn't. And there's a
So
huge
if the library's
difference
doors
there.
are locked, and you go inside and you refuse to leave, is that trespassing in your mind?
See, this isn't locked. This
That's
isn't
not
inside.
what I asked you. That's
You're
not what I
you're not
asked you.
comparing apples to apples. You're comparing apples.
Hey, sir, I got it.
Thank you. So this isn't like that because this is part of a public park that's open till midnight. So there's a huge difference there. This is outside. I'm not like going into a closed place, right? This is open and there's nothing that says they can't be here. We know it's part of the park. We legitimately
Listen,
know
it's very important.
other parts of the
Okay, it's time for you to listen. I've been listening now. It's time for you to listen. It's very important that you do what I tell you, okay?
Oops.
It's very important that you follow commands. Now turn around, face that way, put your hands behind your back.
Right.
Don't fight. Do not
I'm
fight.
not fighting.
You've been warned multiple times. I've given you multiple chances to leave, and you will not do it. This gentleman has authority.
I'm sorry?
You could have walked away.
I asked him to call a supervisor.
We don't need a supervisor, ma'am.
He said that he would call a supervisor.
We don't need a
And
supervisor.
so I was waiting for him to call the supervisor.
No, you leave when you're told to leave. Or this happens.
Well, actually, I think you have to call your supervisor.
No. This
Would
is
you
my,
please call your supervisor?
This is my badge.
You told me you were going to
No.
call your supervisor, and I was waiting.
That's a great question, Erica. Why do people need to argue? I think a lot of the times it's because they feel they're right and they can't never admit that they're wrong. It's like an ego thing for a lot of them that they just have to be right, even though they're not.
for you to do that.
Like, I don't, like, what is wrong with, like, the way you're acting? Like, now you're going to jail. Have you ever been in jail before?
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah.
You could have just walked away. Everything could have been fine.
Why didn't you just call your supervisor? Why did you lie to me and tell me you were going to call your supervisor when you didn't?
Ma'am, none of that matters.
Yes, it does matter. You have protocol and you have to follow it.
Grab our stuff. Come on. Let's walk. Come on. We'll get your stuff. Come on.
You don't want... Don't go through us, sir. You don't have permission
Well, we don't need it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Be careful going down the stairs, please. We're going through it, so it's irrelevant. Just walk down the stairs. Come on.
What's your name?
Hartman. Hartman. H-A-R-T-M-A-N.
I want you to call your supervisor.
Come on.
You promised me you would.
We're going to the car.
You told me you were calling your supervisor. I was waiting for you to call your supervisor.
Let's go this way. That's fine. You don't need to. We don't need a supervisor. No.
Yeah, you do.
We don't. I've been doing this for 10 years. Today is my 10th year.
Happy anniversary.
Thanks. 10th year.
This is public land.
I just want to eat my Publix sandwich. And I have tried 3 times, and I haven't. And I have a bag of M&Ms, and I haven't had sugar all day long. And I care about the M&Ms. I do. I know.
I care that you didn't call your supervisor.
Okay, I don't have to.
That's a difference of opinion, isn't it?
Well, it's a fact. Thank you, though.
Well, I was under the impression that you do have to. And you know what? He told me he said he was going to.
Okay, well,
so why would he tell me he's going to?
He's a newer officer. I'm a senior
waiting.
officer, and I'm telling you no.
Yeah, but you arrested me based on something that he said he was.
That's called
going to
good
call a
faith.
supervisor.
Oh my gosh, there's mosquitoes in here. Let's go this way.
So he lied to me?
No, he just...
So that you could arrest me?
No.
Oh my God.
You're wild.
Seriously?
Ma'am,
I'm wired?
This is way too much. It's like you're wild. This is way too much for all this. You could have just left.
No, you could have just
Here's the
called
difference.
your supervisor like you said you were going to.
I didn't even hear any of that, and it doesn't matter.
Well, he did, and he should have told you.
You're not his boss.
And, you need to call your supervisor. You're an adult too. I'm asking you to call your supervisor.
No, you don't need a supervisor.
Yes, I do need you to call a supervisor.
For what?
Is that a supervisor?
No. That's Sunstar.
That's what?
That's Sunstar.
Would you please call your supervisor?
No, ma'am, I don't know why you want to talk to the supervisor. I'm searching you.
I'm not used to people grabbing my boobs.
And I didn't grab your boobs. I'm searching you.
Well, you need to tell me when you're putting your hands on my chest.
Right now you're under arrest.
I understand. Oh, you told me you were going to call your supervisor.
Hey.
Everything. Because I was waiting for you to contact your supervisor.
Let's have a seat.
You said he was coming or she was coming.
I'm
supposed to be able to take your word for it.
Thank you so very much.
Why? I know it's a joke.
Please sit down. There's just so many words. Thank you. Yes. God bless America.
Hey, ma'am, will you give me your name?
I'd like you to call your supervisor.
Okay, you have to give me your name. If you don't give me your name, I'm going to charge you with obstruction.
My name on that ID that you just picked up. It has my name on it.
Do you have a photo ID?
Just rummage through my belongings without my permission. You have no right to go through my stuff.
Lady, you're under arrest, so yes, they can go through your property. Also, thank you to Johnny718 Bravo for the $5 super chat. Thank you, Johnny. Are the female cop and Karen single? Asking for a friend. They might be, Johnny. Thank you again very much for the super chat.
She's hoping. It's almonds!
Christine Scott?
I keep the bags. I have given you my I didn't actually give it to you. You took it. Get her going through my stuff. You guys are terrible. If his supervisor can hear this, I have asked for a supervisor and I expect the supervisor to show up. It's a chain of command and he has an obligation when a person asks him for a supervisor. And I asked that lady Hartman Are you guys police officers or detectives? What are you, police? He's a police officer, so she's an officer. Going through my glasses and everything is horrendously terrible.
Do you have a Florida ID?
I don't answer questions from cops, especially ones that won't call their supervisor. But you might need to.
Okay, I'm gonna charge
here's
you.
a thought.
I'm gonna charge you with obstruction.
You
More
have an ID
charges.
in your hand. I am not obstructing.
That is not you. That picture right there. That is not who. Maybe like 30 years ago. I'm asking for your identity. You have to give me that. You're under arrest.
I don't know.
Hey, K-Far.
Are you
Good to
kidding
see
me?
you.
Are you kidding
I
me?
want my lawyer. I'm serious, and I want my lawyer.
You have to identify yourself.
You have my ID in your hand.
I don't know that this is you.
This guy has his ID in my hand. You put this here.
I don't know that this is you. And this name that it says on here is Christine Scott. I'm not trying to insult your intelligence, but there's probably 20 Christine Scotts within 5 miles of us.
Did I tell you?
You did not give me your social. You did not give me a middle name. You did not give me your address. I'm charging you with obstruction.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I will.
No kidding. You're not very nice. I want
I tried to
your
be nice.
supervisor, jerk.
Where's...
They're not required to call the supervisor just because you demand one. The officer should tell her that she can talk to the supervisor at jail.
So, I want you to call your supervisor now.
That's not how this works.
It is how it works.
Listen, let me tell you how this is going to work. When the pizza...
I don't answer questions. I understand you're stealing my stuff. I heard you. You're stealing my stuff. I heard you. There is... Yes. Okay. So, I think you call your supervisor. I hear ya. And you're stealing my stuff. And you feel so proud of it. This is what you do. What do we need cops for when this is what you are? How horrible are you? How horrible are you?
Not horrible.
Horrible!
I say not horrible.
Yeah, well, so does the devil. There is nothing here, no sign that says I can't go in there. This is a false arrest. That's what this is. Understand what that ramification is. That guy had no authority, and you don't have the authority to do this either. 81009 is the Florida statute for trespass. I'm aware of it. Are you? Do you know who owns this property? It's open until midnight. I have the right to be here. You have me under false imprisonment right now, and she's stealing my stuff. And you're threatening me and refusing to call your supervisor. You are the devil.
Talk about
How
being
dare you.
overdramatic.
876.09 is the statute. Look it up. I have not violated it.
Christine,
Call
is she an ACES at all?
your
There's
supervisor.
a Christine Scott.
N-O.
I've been going through...
False arrest.
Fake news.
No, that's real news.
Fake news.
Really?
Yes.
No sign says I can't be there. Not a one.
Okay.
And this park is open till midnight.
Is there
false arrest?
That's not a part of the park.
Yes, it is.
No, it's
it
not.
absolutely is.
Why do you think there's
the
babies?
Ruth Eckert Hall contracts with the park and with the city. It is most certainly part of the look-up planning and look-up zoning. It is.
I've been
too.
here since the ground broke at this park.
I don't care.
Well,
that doesn't mean it's not part of the park. It
Yes,
just
it
means that you're
does.
ignorant to the law on this fact. That's all, Miss Stealing My Stuff. I'm glad you think that's funny. I
Did
don't.
you know the Yankees are going to the World Series?
I couldn't care less.
Have you been to the Pinellas County Jail before?
I don't answer questions.
Just answer questions.
I already asked for a lawyer. I want a lawyer.
Tall one at the jail.
And once I ask you for a lawyer, you need to stop asking me questions.
We're trying
You're
to determine your
violating my
identity.
rights. This
No,
is
we're
false
not.
imprisonment.
You are exhausted.
You gotta
You
be...
are the like I haven't had someone as
I
exhausting
don't
as you.
care.
I know you don't.
I don't care for you at all. You are ignorant, in my opinion, of the law on this matter, and you are violating my rights, and you're wasting my time when I've got stuff to do.
I got stuff to do too.
I could care less.
Well, I don't care about your stuff.
Well, you're wasting my. Oh, really?
What?
No kidding.
No kidding.
You've been on the force for 10 years. I'm going after your pension.
Can't.
Because this is a violation of your oath.
No, it's not.
Oh, I know you don't care about it, sweetie.
I didn't
It's
say I didn't
obvious.
care. I just said it's not.
The woman was charged with criminal trespassing, concealing identity, and resisting arrest. Thanks for watching.
Boy, that was exhausting. She kept demanding the supervisor, then she started demanding a lawyer. Oh man, seriously. They don't have to call a supervisor just because you demand one. That is a great question, Wixom. If I were the officers, I would have just completely ignored her and let the jail figure out who she was. Let's see, entitled 21-year-old loses her mind when kicked out of a restaurant.
On December 24th, 2021, officers responded to a local establishment for a call of a disorderly customer. When officers arrived on scene, the suspect was visibly intoxicated and immediately belligerent with officers.
And she offends everyone. Everyone.
She what?
She yelled to everyone.
Oh, okay. All right. Hey, how are you?
I don't want to do that for
Miss. Miss. Step outside. Step outside.
I'm waiting for my food.
Step outside. Make it clean. Step outside. Step outside right now.
I'm waiting for my food.
Step outside right now. Step outside right now. Let's talk. You can get all that information. Step outside. You want to take a selfie? Come on, let's take a selfie. Turn it around. All right, now step outside.
All right, let's go.
Step outside. What's going on?
I've already paid for my food.
Step outside here.
Where else?
Step outside right here. Step outside. Make it clean. Step right here. What's your name? You came in with us? Take a turn around. You came in with this?
That's something.
You came in with this, they say. Let me get your ID.
That's mine.
Let me get your ID.
You want my ID?
Stay right there. What's going on? Why are we here?
You have my ID?
Why are we here?
Why are you putting my ID inside of your pocket?
Why are we here?
Why are you putting I'm over the age. I'm 21. I'm 21.
What are you doing inside? What were you doing inside?
What do you mean I'm ordering my food? I'm ordering my food. Did I what? Did I what? I'm ordering my food. Why are you putting... Why? Yeah, he asked me a question. He asked me a question.
Yeah, because yelling at the officers is definitely going to improve your situation.
He asked me a question exactly. He asked me a question exactly. Why what? Why what? Why is he taking my ID and putting it inside of his pocket and not researching it? Why is that? Why is that? Why is that? Give me my ID back. Give me my bottle back because I'm over the age. I'm 21 years old. I'm about to be 22 years old. I am the age that I am supposed to be drinking. Yo, I'm not acting like ooh. Well, guess what? It's fucking Christmas Eve and I don't have shit right now. So I may not be acting like it, but I'm gonna make sure I get home and be able to get home under the influence. Well, who is the person that what? Uber is. That's who it is. Uber is. What do you mean? Uber is. That's who it is. Uber is. What do you mean? So give me my bottle back and give me my ID back. And if not, I will
you to leave.
How many times? None.
She's drunk. You can just tell she's wasted. And unrelated, I don't know, the music playing in the background is just annoying more than anything.
None.
What happened inside tonight?
I asked them for my food, and I guess because I'm gay and African American female, that they discriminated against me because they are Mexicans and maybe they have some illegal things going on behind there, and they don't like me. So therefore, they try to. I'm supposed to already have my food. I'm supposed to already be gone. I already requested my Uber and my ride home.
Plenty of witnesses inside.
I already requested my Uber and my ride home. I've already paid.
Yep. So let me get statement. Yep. I don't know why.
Yeah, I've already requested my food, my Uber, and my ride home.
We'll be right back. We're gonna get you some.
She doesn't know what's going on because you know why? The people that's mad in there, that's probably illegal or yeah. I don't have time for that.
So everybody else inside of the store is illegal as well? Is that what you're saying? Because they were saying that you were being rude and disruptive. That's why we were here.
No.
Stop. That had nothing to do about your sexuality, what status you were. It was because you were rude and being a belligerent and holding on to this. That's why we're here. You said this is yours, right?
As a matter of fact.
Is that yours?
As a matter of fact, I had that in my pocket.
But this is yours, right?
It may be mine, but you can
said
pull it out.
You said it was yours.
Pull it out and see how much has been drinking.
And I can tell by your slurred speech.
No, my speech is not slurred. You may
Spurred
be
or slurred?
disoriented because of the music that's going on.
Okay, well, I got your ID. You ain't going anywhere. You stay right there. I'm not giving you anything. You take another step, I'm going to arrest you. You stay right there.
Sir, you're going to give me my ID.
You're going to stay right there.
Sir, okay, what's your badge number?
I'll tell you what.
What's
We're going to
your
make this
badge
turn around.
number?
Turn around. Turn around.
What am I doing?
Don't do it.
See?
Don't.
I'm not doing it.
Don't do it.
See?
Another example of effing around and finding out.
Stop. Okay.
Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Don't do it.
Okay.
Don't do it. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around.
Sorry.
Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. All right, come around. Come around this side here. Turn around. Turn around. Come on.
Okay.
Put it on the ground.
I don't.
All right, go for it. Taser. Hey. Easy. Easy. I don't care. Get her. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Get it. Go back in. Go back inside. Go back inside.
Okay, now I'm gonna record. Now I'm recording because you're not gonna fucking stop me.
Stop.
And I'm gonna record.
Stop. Stop. Yeah. All right.
738.
Stop. Stop. I got it. I got it. Trying to get the other one. I've got it.
Can y'all chill, please? Okay. Chill out.
Not gonna happen. Fucking ground. This is fucking going on long enough. Go for it. Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down. Go on the ground.
Well, what are
You going to jail.
For what?
Hold on, girl.
For public what?
Get down.
For public what? Okay, I'll
Get down. Get down. Get down.
For public what? For public what?
Get down.
For public what? I'm not driving. I do not have any driving. I'm not driving. I'm alone by myself.
Get down.
Here.
Get down.
Enjoy my
You want her driver's license?
Lay down. Okay. I'll sit down.
I'm gonna tase you. I'm gonna tase you. Get down. Get down. Get down. 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 Get down. Hey. Put it back. Put it back. Put it back. Put it back. Put it down.
I haven't done anything wrong.
Put it down. Put
They're
that behind your back.
gonna tase me. Oh my gosh, I'm not resisting.
Put it behind your back.
Drive
Put your arms behind your back.
You're trying to take me.
Whose car is this?
They are being way too patient with her. Like, stop with the empty threats and use the taser already. Oh, and way to spend Christmas in jail, lady. Way to go.
Get behind him. Get back. Get back. Get down. Move. Taser. Get on the back. Put it behind your back. Put it behind your back. There you go.
So you can live, number one.
Here, I got this right here. You don't still do too much fucking trying to be what? Trying to do what I'm saying. Stand up.
I'll write you a statement.
Where? Tell Ken right here. All right, let's get her.
Excuse me? That's my phone? No. Excuse me?
Hang on.
Get my license?
Stop.
Excuse me.
Stop. Come on. Stop. Come on. Stop it.
Can you please come back up? Please.
Stop.
Please.
Stop.
No, because you're not about to take me.
Stop.
You're not legally.
Stop.
Do so.
Stop. How many times have you been told you're under arrest? Get inside the car. Stop.
I haven't been told anything.
I'm about to. I got this arm. Look, hey. Come under this arm here with that arm. There you go. Come on. Pull her in across.
Okay, I'll get in. Okay, just put me in right, please.
No.
Please.
No.
You want to get in right?
No.
Here's your opportunity. Stand the fuck up. Yeah. Get in the car right now. We'll drag you in the car.
Inside.
Have
Inside.
A seat. Turn around. Have a seat. Are you going to drag me in?
Inside.
Okay.
Hey, get your cross and pull his handcuffs. Inside.
Can you please?
No. Get inside.
But I haven't done anything wrong, sir.
You got it? Yep.
Can I go?
All right, so look, here's what's going to happen.
Okay.
Listen to me.
Yes, sir.
We're going to open this door. You're going to get out. We're going to adjust these handcuffs. You're going to get back in this car nicely and politely, or we're going to force you back in again. Do you understand? Hey, she's there.
Can I get my shoe, please?
We'll worry about that in a minute. Step on out.
Why am I? Okay, but ma'am,
Come on out.
I understand you're the one that deals with me, so I want to speak to you personally, please.
Okay, speak to me. Just
I
step
want
out
to
for
speak
me.
to you, though. I don't want to speak to them. I want to speak to you.
Okay.
Please.
Just step out for me, all right? Can I search you first and then I'll talk to you?
Yes, you can search
Okay,
me, but please.
step on out for
no,
me.
because I know, please.
Step out for me,
Please,
okay?
I'm crazy. They
Okay,
don't
let me
like me because I'm black and I'm gay.
Let me search you and then I'll talk to you, okay?
No,
You have to work with me. I'm working with you.
gonna work with you, but
Okay,
I
come on,
don't
step
believe
out for
you're
me.
gonna work with me.
I'm gonna work with you, okay?
No,
Step out
I
for me.
feel
These cops, this police department is being way, way too patient. Like, you got her in the car, just take her to jail. Be done with her. Stop playing these games with the handcuffs and all this nonsense. Just take her to freaking jail already.
like you're lying to me, and he, no.
Come on, step out.
No, sir, because I called my mom.
All right, man.
Okay, step out.
Please.
Come on, step out.
Okay, I'll step out. I will
I'm gonna
step
talk
out,
to
but
you,
I
okay?
want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to them. I don't want to talk to them. And not because you're a woman. I don't want to talk to them. I will talk to you. I will not talk to them.
Okay, step
I
out
am
for me.
gay. I like women. Please,
Step out for
please,
me.
please. They don't like me. Please. They're discriminating me. Please.
Do you have anything in your pockets?
No, ma'am. They took everything. They took my wallet. They took my phone. They took the protection that I had against me. Please. Bro, please. just let me go home. I will call my mom. I will call anyone that can come here and take me home. Just please. I don't care if you all leave and we don't talk about this for the rest of the day. Just I will sit here on this corner. I will walk home if I have to. Just please. I don't like this. Please. I really don't. Please. And these handcuffs are still so tight. Please. I promise.
The sooner we get all this stuff over
But
with,
you guys are just profiling me. That's what y'all are doing. You're putting it in your profile.
This is so we can do this.
I just want to go home. I make more probably than you guys make. Please, just let me go home. I'm tired. I want to go home. I was just trying to have a good night. Drink, yeah, but I was gonna Uber home. Please.
Alright, listen.
Please just let me go home.
You're going to jail. You're not going home.
Why am I going to jail for?
You've got
I've got what?
a couple things.
What is a couple of things?
Public intoxication. And
No,
then,
sir.
You know, the whole fighting with the cops for like
I didn't
5
fight
minutes?
with you all.
Yeah, no, that's definitely.
No,
So,
sir.
and you got a warrant. So,
No,
are y'all
sir.
good?
Please, I am compliant. Okay, I will help you. Okay, sir, please call the ambulance. Please, sir.
Come on, Courtney. We're getting back in the car. Come on, Courtney. Come on.
Yep, she's about to go.
Come on.
Okay, don't work.
Sit down. Sit down.
Okay.
Listen, I'm going to drag you through the car or I'm going to sit you in the
I
car.
was Ubering home. I was Ubering home. Okay, you don't have to force me.
Sit down. Sit
You
down.
don't have to
All right,
force me.
here, I'm going to give you a chance. I'm going to give you one chance. Sit down.
You don't have to force
Sit down.
me.
Sit down.
Get in.
Get in the car, Courtney.
Get in. Give you the chance.
Get in. Get
Where
in.
am I going now?
Get in.
Can you tell me where I'm going? Can you tell me?
Get in.
Okay, can you let the window down?
Get in.
I'm going to get in.
Get in.
Get in the car.
And this is why they shouldn't have taken her out of the car in the first place.
The woman charged disorderly conduct, trespassed from the establishment, and booked on an existing warrant. Thanks for watching today's video.
Boy, the cops needed to take better control of that situation. They let her control that situation way too long, and, the empty threats by the officers, threatening with the taser, but then not actually following through with it. I guarantee you they didn't tase her because they didn't want to have to do the extra paperwork. And thank you, Wixom, for the $20 PayPal. Thank you very much, Wixom. I appreciate that. And your continued support as always. Thank you. Our next video, let's see. This was recommended in the Discord.
On the evening of December 6th, 2023, the Orlando Police Department responded to the City Walk area of the Universal Orlando Resort. A manager at the Margaritaville restaurant reported that a man had, without invitation, put his arm around several female patrons at the bar and then threw a clipboard at her when she asked him to stop. Resort security contacted off-duty officers on the premises to assist in removing the man from the property. The following is the body-worn camera footage as police encounter an immediately defiant and verbally abusive tourist who refuses to listen to their commands.
Where are they?
Right here. You call it in the archive for it, is it?
Yeah. Come here, man.
I'm going to my motel whether you like it or not.
Okay.
Okay, maybe this is just me. Now, and I haven't seen this video at all yet. This is my first time seeing it, but I did see the thumbnail, and my first thought was, this looks like a Temu Chili de Castro.
Yeah.
You have your ID?
No, I'm not going to give it to you.
You don't have your ID?
No, I do. I have it.
You do?
I do. Yeah. I'm not giving it to you.
So here's the deal.
Don't with me. I know the Constitution. Okay?
Yeah, good for you.
Yeah.
So what
I'm going to get on this boat, whether you like it or not. Yep. What are you going to do? Yeah, bring it. Bring it.
Let's go this way.
Tell me. Bring it. You guys want to go? Bring
You
it.
need to go that way.
No, I'm not going nowhere.
You're not getting on the boat. Hey, dude. Let me explain this to you. If you don't come with us, you're going to go to jail.
Bring it. That's fine. Bring it.
Just step away from these.
Bring it.
People, okay?
Bring it. No, you're going to tell
Can
me
I get
why.
your first name? I want to talk to you as a man.
No, I'm not talking to
No?
you.
Okay.
I'm going back to my motel. I f***ing done nothing.
If you don't the
all
shuttle,
these bitches.
you're going to jail. Do you understand?
You.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah, bring it. Bring it. Don't f***ing touch me.
Hit you. Yeah, that's what he's gonna do. I know.
Don't touch me.
Hey, you stop resisting. Put your arms behind your back.
Really? No, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen.
Give me the other arm over here.
You'll be alright.
Skills. Here we go. Fighting one. Hold on.
Let's go to the wall here. To the wall. To the wall. You'll be alright.
Get your hands behind your back and stop resisting.
To the ground.
There you go.
To the ground.
I got him.
I can't wait to see you.
You'll be alright.
Yeah.
No.
Alright, let's go to the ground.
I want to go.
Let's go to the ground, ready?
Oh my God! You just broke my glasses.
You'll be alright.
Yeah, mother. Yeah, I'm not resisting. Not resisting. Wow, I can't wait to sue you guys. You pieces of shit.
This is a family.
Off! You and your mother.
I'm just waiting for him to say he's a constitutional law scholar.
You're gonna relax.
Off.
You got a few minutes to
Yep.
relax, okay?
Yep. I can't wait to sue you guys. You guys are so. You guys have no idea who I am.
Did you put me out with you?
Yep. Yeah! Yeah!
You're done. You're done. You understand that? Let me know when you understand it. You're f***ing done. Okay?
Yeah.
You stop resisting. It's not going to be good for you.
Yep. Ah, damn it!
Let's search the bag.
Ah, motherfucker! You guys are getting sued. You so are getting sued. Can't wait. You pieces of shit.
He is one angry idiot, that's for sure. I'll never understand, they always have an opportunity to leave, but 9 times out of 10, these criminals will always choose jail.
You got kids around, dude.
Yeah, I do.
Cooperation, okay?
Yeah, I got kids too.
No, we have kids around.
Head.
You're not the one that matters,
You.
okay?
Yeah. Your mother don't matter. Motherfucker. You guys are
All over.
yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
You're
You
done.
can say that all you want. I'm the f***ing tourist, asshole. I've been here.
No, now
here
you're a
since-
prisoner. You understand that?
No, I'm
You're
not.
my prisoner.
No,
You're going to
you're not.
jail.
F*** you f***ing piece of shit. I'm not your prisoner. You don't know shit.
Well, you're saying you're a tourist, and that's
Yeah,
not correct.
I am, dumbass. I am, dumbass. F***ing idiot. Get your f***ing knee out of my f***ing back. You f***ing idiot.
If you want that to happen, you'll cooperate.
Yeah, you're gonna get the f*** off me. Hey, help me! Get these f***ers off me. Yeah! Get off me. You're f***ing hurting me. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. You guys, get off me. I can't breathe. Get off me. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
For someone who apparently can't breathe, he's yelling pretty well.
So we're going to spin
him this way.
I can't breathe.
Yeah, we gotta get his feet off the wall.
Okay.
So torso's
I
going that way.
can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Yeah, you are. I can't breathe.
Okay, just
I
control the
can't
feet.
breathe. I can't breathe.
Listen.
I can't breathe.
We're trying to
I
get you
can't
out.
breathe. I can't breathe.
Just let him out.
I can't breathe.
There we go.
I can't breathe.
You want to sit up? We got a chair for you,
Yeah,
bud.
yeah, I
All
can't
right,
breathe.
go to your butt.
I can't breathe.
Go to your butt.
My wait a minute, my hands hurt.
They're tied behind your
I
back.
can't breathe. No, you're not.
Yeah, well, calm down. Relax.
Idiots.
There
There's
you go.
kids there.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yep, I do. I won't say
Okay,
that.
so can you watch your mouth?
I will.
Can you watch your mouth?
Yep, for sure.
So let's keep this calm.
Yep.
There's kids around.
Yep.
We know you
I got
can
you.
breathe.
Okay.
Okay. We're just
I
trying
can
to.
now, I can
There's
now.
a lot of stuff going
Yeah, I
on.
got you.
There's a crowd.
We're just sitting in the
Okay.
wheelchair. We're going back.
I know tomorrow.
Okay. All right, I'll
We'll get
hold
your
him.
glasses.
No,
There's
no.
all your stuff.
These guys
But you need to
behind me.
relax. You need to relax. Okay? Just take a deep breath.
Yeah, thank you.
So here's what's gonna happen, bud.
Yeah.
All right,
I got
you're gonna have a seat in the wheelchair, okay?
Yeah.
If you try anything or try and get up, you're gonna
No,
be
I
put
won't.
back in the wheelchair, okay?
No, I need
If
my
things
glasses.
escalate, you're
I
gonna get
can't
tased.
see.
I don't want that for you,
Yeah,
okay?
shut up.
So we're gonna put you in the wheelchair now. You understand?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and go to your feet.
Now, you saw the little boy? He's watching you. 1, 2, 3.
It's right behind you. There you go. Have a seat.
I apologize.
There you go.
Oh shit. Hang on. My hands hurt like
We'll fix
no.
it in a
If you
sec,
put your
but
feet
you
up.
need to adjust
There you go.
yourself first.
There you
Okay?
go.
I need my
There, see,
glasses though.
I got your glasses. Everything you got's right here. All right.
Can't wait to see
All right,
you
bud.
guys. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Tell you what, we make it to the squad car without an incident. I'll write all my information down on a piece of
It
paper so
doesn't
that you
matter,
can
it
sue
doesn't
me.
matter.
So that
It
you can
doesn't
sue me,
matter.
all
No,
right?
I'm gonna sue your city.
Okay.
All right, listen. Are you listening?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Okay. So right now we're gonna ask you to report you out the park. Okay?
None of this
like
can
he
go,
said,
so.
I need you to watch your mouth. There's kids here. Okay?
I got you.
This is all food that came from the jail, so it's
Right.
property if you guys want to. Okay. Michelle.
You guys need to tell me why I'm being arrested or detained.
You're being
I need
arrested.
you guys to tell me.
You're being arrested for trespass.
Trespass.
Yep.
From what? I have
Universal.
tickets to be here. Okay.
Are we
Good luck
telling you
with
you need
that.
to go with
Good
us?
luck with that.
That means you need to go with us.
Yep. No, I'm not.
Management's
going
telling you
with
that they want you to go.
You guys are so screwed.
You say so.
Yeah. You guys, I want you guys, listen, I'm going to tell you guys right now, I want you guys to talk to my attorney. So, before you guys do anything else, I'm telling you guys this now. I'm telling you guys this now. If you guys don't talk to my attorney, you guys, that's it. Where's my backpack? Who's got my backpack?
It's on your back.
Huh?
It's on your back.
Oh, okay, cool.
Are you from here?
Nope.
No.
Where are you from?
Michigan.
Do you have family with you?
Yep.
Come by. Where are they?
They're in my motel room
Okay.
at Sapphire
So
Falls.
are you here by yourself?
No, my daughter, my son-in-law, everyone.
Where are they?
Sapphire Falls.
They're at Well, were you
Yeah.
at City Walk by yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep. And my attorney, I promise you guys, you guys
And that's
are
okay. That's all fine.
Yep,
But for right
absolutely.
now, I just got to get your name and
Yeah.
all your information. What's
Yep,
your
yep.
name?
got it.
John. Is that my CPL? Or is that my, hey, you got my shit?
I
Wait
got
a
it.
minute, what's she doing with my stuff?
Keep seated,
I
okay?
didn't give her permission
You're
to
under
fucking
arrest,
go through
dude.
my
Relax.
shit. I don't give a f***.
How to search you.
I don't give a f***.
I don't care what you
You
don't care
don't-
about. How about that?
What's his first name? Motherfucker, what's your
John.
name? What's your name? What's your name?
Stanaland.
Huh?
Stanaland.
Stanaland?
Yeah.
You're from Michigan. All
I
right,
don't give a fuck.
I'm from Wisconsin. We're from the same part of the world. Okay.
Don't care,
So
dude. I didn't
where's the
do
Midwest nice?
anything,
Where's
bro.
the Midwest nice? We're supposed to be nice to each other.
All right, that's
You don't
fine.
prescribe to that?
No, I will. I
Okay.
will.
So let's be nice to each other.
Okay.
Let's start over.
All right.
All right.
Yep.
So here's the situation. See, he's a Michigan fan
Yourself.
too. All right. So you're here with your family, correct?
I am.
And they're back at Sapphire Falls.
Listen, I'm a constitutionalist.
I don't
So go
care.
f- yourself.
You're acting
Oh my
ridiculous.
God, there's the line I was waiting for. I'm a constitutionalist. there is almost a 100% chance he's getting his legal advice from Chili DeCastro. He has the entire, you know, he has the look for it, he has the whiny voice, and now he's a constitutionalist. Are you kidding me?
No, I'm
And when you
not.
see this video, I really hope your lawyer doesn't.
I did nothing.
Look, we're not
going
to
argue it
anymore.
Right, all right,
we're going
all
to
right,
talk about
okay.
the future
All right,
and how this
that's
is going to
fine,
go
that's
for you,
fine.
so that you can be comfortable. through this process.
Listen, promise you, I don't give a.
Okay,
But
I'm talking about you being comfortable.
I got you. Okay.
So here's what's going to happen. She's going to go get you identified so that we can have all your information. You can get out of here as soon as possible. All right. Once that happens, we're going to have another car.
Are your handcuffs too tight still? No, it's fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
We're going to have another car come pick you up and drive you down there. All right. You stay there for a few hours, then you get bonded out. All right.
I'm not f***ing bonding nothing, but whatever. I didn't.
Do you have any questions for me about the process, John? Okay.
No. I didn't do anything.
Until the other car comes here, I need you to stay seated. All right?
Yeah, no, I got you.
All right.
I didn't do f***ing nothing.
We're
You
not.
guys can
We're.
suck my.
Everything's over
I'm
with.
not
And we're here to debate
No,
it.
listen. You guys keep me. I'm gonna f***ing sue the. Listen, I know everyone says that. You guys don't know me. I get it. I get it. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to f***ing make you guys f***ing sorry that you did what you did.
We had to do our job.
I know.
Good job.
F*** your job.
Yeah.
What's your job? I didn't do
To keep
anything.
the peace.
I didn't
To
do
protect
anything,
people that
bro.
are just trying to enjoy themselves
Oh
from
my
people
God.
that are being
You
overbearing.
guys pursued me. Everything's on video.
Yeah.
You guys pursued me.
You're still on
I
Universal's
was trying
property.
to leave to get on my boat. You guys pursued me.
The boat.
Try to get.
Listen,
Try
John.
to get out of that.
Let me explain it to you, John.
I already know what's
The
going to
boats,
happen.
the boats are owned by Universal.
It
The
might
boat
take
dock
2
that you're
years,
standing
but
on is
it's
owned by
gonna
Universal.
happen.
When a Universal management says you're not riding the boat,
Yep.
that means you're not riding
And
the
that's
boat.
fine. That's fine.
And
They
when we
can
say
get
you got to come this
They
way,
can get sued.
that means
Then
you got to come
guys
that
are
way.
Off the hook. Then you guys are off the hook. Then no, listen, seriously.
It'll all be documented. How about that?
You're a smart
guy. I know you're a smart
I'm
guy.
not stupid.
You understand what's
I
going on.
will never ever let this go. I will never let this go. No matter what it takes, it's gonna.
Angel,
So,
you doing a statement for?
and
Your-
do whatever you guys gotta do. Don't give a. You guys think that you're we're in charge? Oh yeah.
You're right. We're not in charge.
No, you're not.
Universal's in charge. That's
And
their
Universal can get sued. So them. You guys better make sure all my shit is. I get. Where's my backpack?
It's on you. Look.
Oh, okay. Wait.
Dude, that's the first
how
time
is
you've
that?
asked me.
I know, but it doesn't even feel like whatever.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm
You're in a
not
compromised
against you
position.
guys, dude.
No, I know. We're
I
working
know
together at
I'm
this
not.
point,
I know I am. I'm not trying to be a dick to you guys.
You have 2 middle names?
You guys suck so bad. I can't fuck. I didn't even need this shit. I already got into it with my daughter earlier.
No.
It's not my fault.
Oh,
Dude, 21.
Oh man.
It sucks. You have
That's
no
a
idea.
tough
Do you
age,
got
I bet.
kids?
No, I don't.
Wait till you
John,
do.
do you have somebody we can call and let them know where you were going?
No,
so
I'm
that-
on my own, bro.
Okay.
I do need to itch my nose though. I
just gonna
can't
have to
do
wait.
this, dude. I respect you guys more than anything in the world. I'm not
appreciate
trying
that.
to suck your dick. I'm just saying you
I
guys
also
suck.
appreciate that.
I mean, you guys man, you guys got nothing to do. Listen, this is the first thing you guys had to do in weeks. I guarantee it. You guys got a hard on for it.
2023, 446.
Good luck sleeping.
446, 706.
Don't. You know what? I wish I would have slang with you guys.
Wish you would
It
have
would have been. It would have been easier.
To do what?
Through.
I don't know
True.
what through means.
I mean, through my shit.
Oh, through stuff at us?
Yeah. No, my piss. I'm
Oh,
from
no.
Detroit, dude.
That doesn't make you hard.
I know.
That doesn't make you hard.
I know.
What if
And
I told you I'm from Milwaukee? Does that make me hard? No, it doesn't. It just means
No,
where we're
I
from.
know.
You know?
No, I'm just saying that, dude, listen, I absolutely did nothing. Now I regret letting you guys cuff me. That's what I'm telling you.
I don't think
That's
you
all
let
I'm
us.
saying. I regret letting you cuff me. I wish I would have through. That's all I'm saying.
I'm sure you're glad that you did.
No.
At this point.
Yeah.
These new tasers or something, man.
It's not about
fun.
that. And I didn't do anything. This is the best that you guys get.
He goes,
good luck.
Come on! Like, balls his fist out. I'm like, oh, textbook. And then he ran.
Yeah, into
not
the
me.
crowd of people.
Yeah, I was like, damn it.
Well,
never mind.
What's up, man?
That's not what I get.
Step. You just want to slide all the way over? We slide all the way over. Just slide all the way over.
We'll search him again.
Turn sideways? You want to turn sideways? Turn this way. All right, turn this way.
This way?
No, this way.
Oh
Just
shit,
go straight
my
across. Push
hands
me
are
down.
hurting. Wait a minute. I don't know how to do this. Hand. How do you want me to be?
You can turn sideways.
Like that?
A little
Like
better.
that?
It feels a little better?
Okay.
Does it feel a little better?
No. My
Turn
hands
straight.
are hurting.
It's a quick ride. It's a quick ride. I'll have you out of the car. Don't worry.
Huh?
I'll have you out of the car. Just sit straight. Just lean your butt back.
Just stay here?
Just lean back this way.
Okay.
I'll have you out of the car.
You can't get a seatbelt in?
I don't like that.
Okay.
It hurts. My hands are. My hands are. Can I just say right like that? Okay.
At the time of production, this case is closed. The suspect was given a deferred adjudication after pleading no contest to the charge of trespassing. Thank you for watching this.
What a creep that guy was. Man, he definitely deserved to be arrested for sure. Hey, Green Ward, Methodist Dave, and Ben, great to see you. Welcome in, everyone. Think we have one more video for today, and this one looks interesting.
On May 8th,
Playing the victim doesn't work on this no-nonsense cop.
2024, officers were on patrol when they noticed a woman walking in between traffic. Officers then proceeded to attempt to stop the woman to explain the violation to her. It was at that point she began to flee the officers and ran into a local restaurant in an attempt to hide.
The Clearwater Police Department.
Did he run from you?
It seems like it is with them.
Where'd she go?
So I'm just gonna take a wild guess and say she probably has warrants. Otherwise, why would you run from the cops?
You guys are all playing that game, huh? They're saying she went out the north door and went down the down Tangerine. She never went out the north door.
The shit she didn't.
There's an officer sitting there the whole time watching. She ain't out there. She never exited. They all said she went out that door, and I said no.
I mean, I looked down for maybe a second.
No, I think she's inside. Chef that was in the back said that he goes, shit, she didn't run out.
Well, I just don't want her to run out now.
Well, want to come in with me? That's people over there. I just want to. Hey, I was trying to make. You're telling the officer there the whole time.
I'm not the only one telling you that.
You're the only one
That's
I
all I
talked
can
to.
tell you. No, the dudes out there told me the
Why
same
are you
thing.
getting so excited?
Because you act like you're accusing me or something.
I ain't accusing you of nothing, man. Relax. I'll make sure somebody's not in your store doing something stupid.
You're not in here.
Boss man, you conducted an investigation in here. I just told you ain't nobody in here, okay?
We got to check.
Hey, you gotta check for what? I'm telling you, no one's in here.
All right, we understand that.
All right, I'm trying to run a business, and you in my back door with all this crazy shit. And I just
Because somebody just ran in your back door with some crazy shit.
And
And I'm making sure she ain't in here because she did not run out that door.
Go ahead, make sure. I don't like it after you, I don't like it after you, like I did something.
If I was running a business and somebody ran in my business, I'd want to make sure that they weren't in here, and I'd let the cops do what they got to do to make sure she's not in here. Simple as that.
I said that, but I'm saying you had like I got something to do
I
with
never
it.
said you had anything to do with it, man. No one said you had anything to do with it, man. You were the only one back here when I walked in. That's why I said, is she in here? And I know you said she went that way.
I was up here.
Okay, I didn't know that. I thought.
So the way this seems like, if I had to take a guess, the people who run this little restaurant probably know the person they're looking for and are trying to protect her and hide her from the officers.
In the corner and I look, and the girl come flying through this motherfucker.
Okay. What I'm saying is there was an officer there the whole time.
When you was farming, what the fuck she did?
What?
I think she's in here. Somebody's holding the door.
Is she in here? Do I gotta?
there, so I couldn't see.
Which one?
Somebody's pushing this door. Somebody's definitely.
What's that?
And they should be locked.
Well, there's somebody holding the door. So where's the key to the door?
It's not locked.
It ain't locked. There's somebody pushing the door. Come on. You want us to break the door, or you want to tell her to get the hell out?
The door already broke.
What do you want?
Give me your hands.
No, what
Give me your
did I do?
hands. Turn around. Give me your hands.
What did I do?
Let go. Let go.
Tell me what I did
Stop.
first. Tell me what I did first. Tell me what I did first. Tell me what I did.
Stop playing stupid.
And the people that tried to hide her should be charged with obstruction of justice.
Games right now.
Back up. You're in my shop.
Tell me what I did first.
What the fuck she did?
No, I didn't do anything.
What the fuck she did?
10:15. What did you just put in your pocket?
I wouldn't. That's for sure.
Walk.
What did I do?
Running.
I was walking, running, inside. What did I do?
10-4. Female for a search,
Where's
please.
my charges? What are my charges?
We'll talk over here when you decide you want to actually cooperate and act like an adult.
What? Y'all didn't even fucking tell me like how many.
I said stop and you ran. Don't give me that bullshit.
Stop! I didn't do anything.
You had a pedestrian violation.
A pedestrian violation?
Yeah, you crossed. Yes, I am. Would you stop?
What is a pedestrian violation?
When you cross the road at excuse me? Yeah, but the second you ran, it becomes more than a misdemeanor.
I didn't run.
Okay.
I don't got no warrant. I didn't run when it's at the parking thing.
You saw me and you turn around and face the car. She's not talking to you like she's your friend. Turn around and face the car.
Yeah. What is that? I'm supposed to move?
Well, you were in the middle of the street. You got to cross the train. She's here already. Sweetheart, or you we're like street to street. You were in the middle and you're doing.
If anything, she flushed in the bathroom.
Right now.
That's crazy, bro.
Carmen, look at me. Face me.
Yeah.
Anything hidden on you shouldn't have on you. No pipes or anything, right, sweetheart?
No.
Promise me you have no
You
pipes.
don't have a pedestrian violation. It's so petty, bro.
No, they talking about you bought some dope over there to the house over there.
No, I ain't buy no fucking dope.
Who's behind me? Uh-oh. I'm like, who's behind me?
Because I want to know if I bought dope. I didn't buy no dope.
Shouldn't have ran.
I
We
didn't
would have
run.
had that Really? He even said somebody ran through the restaurant.
And I walked fast. I know
You
what's
walk
going
fast.
on.
Bullshit.
I didn't run.
Okay.
Carmen, nothing in your socks or anything?
No, bro, I don't got nothing. This is crazy.
Okay, this is the deal. I have to check because they saw something they didn't like over there, okay? Nothing hidden on you anywhere, right?
No.
All right, have a seat for right now then. You
Yeah,
got cameras back there. I don't want you
that's
messing around, okay?
Pedestrian violation.
Just have a seat right now.
I'm having a seat.
In the car, turn your legs.
Hey, Miss Cooper. What the fuck am I going?
Good.
Hold on, we'll tell you. Put your legs in.
Nope, you're under arrest for obstruction because you decided to run and hide in the bathroom.
I didn't obstruct anything.
You ran and hid in the bathroom. What happened to the black bag you were carrying too?
In the fucking bathroom.
Yeah, why is it in the bathroom? You weren't even in there using the bathroom. What were you doing in the men's room?
That's the only one that worked.
Uh-huh. How come you were sitting in front of the door holding it shut? I know, I'm just waiting for every different answer you can come up with.
I didn't know what was going on.
Right. So you didn't hear me say, police, stop. No, I know. Whatever excuse you got to give. You're going to jail for obstruction. Yep.
Obstruction while I wasn't even under arrest.
You're under arrest? You ran. You weren't under arrest. I just got out with you. Just stop talking.
I don't have no warrant or nothing. It's a
Well,
ticket,
no, obstruction is resisting without a violence. That's called arrestable,
That's not.
which is what you're going to jail for. That's why you're going to jail.
I'm going to jail.
How am I violating your rights? Okay.
I didn't have any warrants. You can't stop me.
It's called a pedestrian violation.
So then you stop me for that.
The entitlement is strong with this woman. She's the one that ran from police and is now trying to spin it around and trying to play the victim. And the people at the restaurant should be charged with obstruction as well for helping her, basically.
And then you ran and hid. That's called resisting without violence. That's obstruction. Oh my God, you stop. Damn, you think you went to law school like yesterday.
Bro, I didn't resist.
Well, that's good. Then she'll get it. Don't turn your legs. I'm going to read this to you. This is called your Miranda warning. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can only be used against you in the court of law. Your right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, won't be appointed to represent you. You can sign any time to exercise your rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand your rights?
Bro,
Do you understand your rights?
Obstruction.
Do you understand your rights? Yes or no? It's a simple question.
Obstruction.
Do you understand your rights? Yes or no? In order for me to continue talking to you, I have to make sure you understand what I just read to you.
Dude,
Do you understand your rights? Because you're going to go to jail, and if they find anything else on you, it's additional charges. And guess what? I can't help you then. I can't help you then. So do you understand your rights? Yes or no?
Are you taking me to jail for a pedestrian violation, bro?
All right. Good conversation. No, it's not. When you go to law school, let me know and you will explain it to me.
So, a pedestrian violation isn't a ticket?
Obstruction is
I didn't
well,
obstruct anything.
you're right. I do got to write you a ticket too. Thank you for reminding me.
I didn't obstruct anything.
Well, when you run from when you run from a cop who says stop, that's called obstruction. But you're right. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I don't have any warrants. I
never said you do have a warrant. You do have to stop. You were lawfully stopped for a pedestrian violation. But hey, you want to keep going to law school? Let me know how it works out for
I don't
you.
want to keep going to law school. I just want a break, bro.
You had your chance.
I didn't even have a chance.
You ran. That's why.
I didn't run.
You did.
Come on, bro. You know you and I both know this.
Well, next time don't run.
I didn't run.
Simple as that. Don't run.
I didn't run.
You did. Even the employees in that place said somebody ran in here and ran out the door, and then we found you in the bathroom.
Thank you, Erica, for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you very much, Erica. I appreciate that. And welcome to the new members.
You walk fast. Well, congratulations. You speed walked in.
So, what did I obstruct?
My pedestrian violation. When I was trying to talk to you, you decided to run and North Washington. Okay. Well, that's where everything's going to be sent. If it's not there and you end up getting arrested for warrants, that's on you because you don't want to talk.
Did you write me tickets for
Can't
obstruction?
hear you. I'm doing what I got to do now.
I still live at 1625.
I still can't hear you. If you want to talk, you can talk to me like an adult, not like a child.
I'm not, sir.
Okay, then what's your name? Spell your name for me.
Carmen Chandler.
Okay, what's your date of birth?
1896.
Mr. Copeland, can't you just write me 2 tickets, I guess?
No.
Why not?
Because you ran.
I didn't run.
You did run. And you know you did. That's why you're begging me to write you a freaking ticket. Had we just sat there and talked, you probably wouldn't even get a ticket. Had we sat there and talked, you probably wouldn't even get a ticket. But what do I know?
So you're gonna be this? You're gonna be like this, bro?
You're going to jail.
For what?
You decided to play the game you wanted to play.
For what?
How many times do I got to explain to you? You had a pedestrian violation, you failed to cross the street properly, and then you decide to run and hide in Big Jim's barbecue. I don't know how else I can explain it to you. That's simple as it gets.
Turn your AC up, please. I'm sweating bad. Question.
Phil, if you want me to talk to you, I gotta keep turning the AC down.
Okay, that's sit down, quick. Question.
If I have the answer, I'll give it to you. I can't promise I got the answer.
You originally stopped me for
a pedestrian violation. I've explained it.
Okay, wait, no, just leave what I'm saying.
Hold on,
okay.
what's a good phone number for you? What's your question for me?
You stopped me originally really because I came from, what is it, LaSalle?
When you cross LaSalle, cross MLK. You can walk straight across. You decide I'm just going to keep walking right out of traffic, diagonally, to Big Jim's. The second you see me coming, you decide I'm going to turn into a speed walker. The second I hit my lights, you turned, you looked at me, and you beat feet like you were running. Tell me you didn't because I saw it all. And then they tell me somebody, they weren't willing to say it was you until finally they knew we knew. You ran in there, and they go, somebody just ran through, and they ran out the north door. Whereas I had an officer right here the whole time watching. You never exited the north door.
Yeah.
So again, don't play the game. Come on.
I ain't trying to play no game. I'm just getting scared of y'all, bro.
You ain't got nothing to be scared of. The fact that you ran just shows that I got nothing to say.
You don't know what I've been through, bro.
I don't know you, period. So you should have ran. You should have just sat there and talked to me.
That's my point.
Okay.
The woman was charged with fleeing and resisting an officer. Thanks for watching today's video.
Boy, that was really something. She tried running from the cops and tried playing victim, and neither worked out well for her. Our next video.
Hey, put me on the list? Yes, I will.
When your cigarette break goes wrong, really wrong.
Because you keep walking away. You can do whatever you want. Okay. Because you're a white motherfucker who want to be a nigga doing hater. You're a nigga fucking hater. You're a Nazi. You're a nigga fucking hater.
On November 28, 2024, police in Red Bank, New Jersey approached a man smoking a cigarette on a train platform when he began to walk away. The man began to act erratically, having a problem with police stopping him. Here's what occurred.
I'm calling him.
Oh, okay.
Yo.
You got to come after the nigga. Come after the nigga.
Hold up.
Come after the nigga.
Why are you walking away when I'm telling you to stop?
Because you coming after me like a Nazi.
Okay.
Second mine in Germany.
Okay, I don't know.
Don't you? So why you?
I don't know what's going on.
Why? I don't know why you ran after me. Why?
Because you're walking away. I'm trying to tell you to stop.
Okay, I stopped. Now I stopped.
You didn't stop.
But now I stopped.
Okay.
Now I'm stopped.
Do you have an ID on you? Because you're smoking on the platform.
No, I don't.
You don't have any form of ID?
Because I had no lighter for the cigarette.
What?
They had one. They had a lighter. I had no lighter. I had a cigarette, no lighter.
Correct. So you're smoking on the platform.
Okay, well, I'm leaving the platform.
Hold up. Stop walking away from me. Stop walking away from me.
Don't grab me. Get your hands off of me.
Stop walking away from me, or else you're just going to be placed under arrest.
I'm not. You
all right?
Put me under arrest?
Yes, I will, because you keep walking away.
You can do whatever you want.
Okay.
Because you're a white motherfucker who want to be a nigga doing hater. You're a nigga fucking hater. You're a Nazi. You're a nigga fucking hater. And you know that.
On you.
No, I don't. I told you I didn't.
You don't have any form of ID whatsoever. All right, what's your name then?
Well, my name is irrelevant because I'm nobody. I'm nothing.
Listen, stop walking away from me.
I'm nothing. I'm nothing.
Stop walking away.
Get off your hands off
Stop
of me.
walking away.
Well, you get your fucking hands off of me.
Listen, relax.
You relax.
Take a deep breath.
Oh, I have a feeling the psychiatric evaluations in this guy's future. Boy, he is acting completely unrational.
You relax. You relax. Because you come. No, you're not. You coming after me because I'm a nigga and
No, I'm coming after you because
I'm
you're
a
smoking
nigga
on the platform.
I'm a nigga. I'm a nigga, and I mean nothing. I don't matter to nobody.
Relax.
I'm a fucking
Stop
nigga.
walking away, or else you're gonna be placed under arrest.
Well, you're gonna do that anyway, bitch.
Why?
know
Do you have a
that.
warrant
You know
or
that,
something?
bitch. You're gonna do that anyway.
All you have to do is give me your name, date of birth.
Well, okay.
You would be issued a warning. You keep walking away.
But what
All
am I
right?
getting a
You're
warrant for?
escalating the
What am I
violation.
getting a warrant for?
I said a warning.
I said a warning. Okay, well, warning. You said
Which
warrant.
listen, it's a 2C charge.
Whatever.
for
You say what
smoking
you
on the
do because
platform.
you're a Nazi.
Hold up.
And you're doing
Hold
chauvinist or narcissist
Relax.
pig.
Relax.
That's what you are.
Relax.
That's what you be.
Okay.
I ain't relaxed.
No, you're not relaxed because
well,
you're yelling and cursing.
that's
at
because
me.
you said I'm not relaxed and I'm not
Okay.
relaxed.
You don't have any form of ID on you whatsoever?
No, I doubt.
Okay, what's your name?
I doubt.
What's your name?
My name is Gerald.
Gerald.
Yeah, you go. Run it. Knock me up. I'm a runaway.
Stop
slave.
walking away.
I'm looking for the Underground Railroad. Is this the railroad? White motherfucking bitch.
Gerald, how do you spell your name?
Can you stop?
Can you spell Gerald? Do you know how it's spelled? It's with a G. It's like Geraldo with a G.
So G.
Have you been through any public system, school system? You still have
Gerald, what's your last name?
Holman.
How do you spell that?
Hole and then man.
How do you spell it?
Do you know how to spell hole?
H-O-L-E.
There you go.
So it's H-O-L-E.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to be beat down and get ready to put a slave back in the plantation. Thank you, but you just stay over there. And wait, you can stay over there and just witness. You ain't got to say a damn.
Gerald.
This is how it goes.
Bruce.
This is how it goes.
Just walk away, please.
I'm good.
Gerald.
Here we go.
Gerald,
Here we
how do
go.
you spell your last name?
Where's the noose?
How do you spell your last name?
I told you how to spell it. If you can't spell it, that ain't my problem. Do your public school system.
Bruce, relax and walk away, or else you're going to be placed under arrest for obstruction.
And I know you will, because that's what you do. And that's what.
And you keep walking away from me, and have I arrested you?
I gotta stay right
So,
here.
like I said,
Yeah, you know what?
that would be perfect. That would be perfect.
This is amazing.
Gerald, what's your date of birth?
Because you want a nigga on the ground. Bitch ass motherfucker.
Gerald, what is your date of birth?
Ass motherfucker.
Enough.
You bitch ass motherfucker.
Enough.
You bitch ass white ass motherfucker.
Sit the fuck down.
I ain't saying shit down.
You're going to be placed under arrest.
Well, do that. Well, do that.
What is your date of birth?
Do that.
What is your date
that.
of birth? Dude,
do that.
They could have easily arrested him for public, disorderly conduct at this point. Boy, what is this guy's problem?
Gerald, take a deep breath.
You take a breath. I done nothing but light a fucking cigarette because I had no lighter.
On the platform, which is a 2C charge.
Nazis motherfuckers do. That's why you do that.
What's the year? What's the year of your date of birth?
You want to do this?
Yeah.
You want to snap and click? Yeah, I know.
Gerald,
that.
what's the year of your date of birth? Where do you live at?
I live here.
Where's here?
Well, just do that, and then I'll give you other information.
Of course, I want to name
you're harassing me.
I'm not harassing you.
Do you understand that we?
You already
I don't
kept
give
walking
a
away.
damn why you do what you doing. That's trash. Okay, so that's
Gerald should be Juliet, Echo, Romeo, Alpha, Lima, Delta, Holman, Hotel, Oscar, Lima, Echo, Monmouth, Alpha, Nancy.
already out.
You're done. It's done. Enough. Yelling. Stop.
Well, I'm not yelling.
Take your hand out of your pocket.
Because you said so?
Yeah.
Because you're a white bitch premises supremacist. Okay, good.
Relax.
Good. I am relaxed. But you don't see that. I'm under arrest.
You
are under arrest now.
No, I'm not now.
Oh, you are.
Make sure that I'm not. This is your job. This is your job to do that. Oh, nigga, take me to the plantation.
What's the matter with you?
No, man, fuck you,
Why are you going wild?
You're going wild right now.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Jesus
Fuck you. Because you're an asshole.
I'm an asshole?
Gerald,
relax.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Watch this out. A nigga get beat down in Jersey as usual. Black
You're rolling
don't
around
never
on the
fucking
ground.
How are you
matter.
getting?
Black don't matter.
All right, we're getting out.
Never
We're
did.
getting enough.
I know you did, because you're a white supremacist, bitch.
Oh, okay.
Relax, Gerald. It's okay.
Okay,
Relax.
I'll go here.
And you're catching 2 littering charges as well for throwing the box, as well as the cigarette.
I can't, because my head is handcuffed.
Headquarters, did you get anything back on that name?
I can, but you want me to do this. You're ridiculous. You're ridiculous.
Perfect. What's his what's his address? You are.
That's who you are.
You're just being a little bit too much. All right, Gerald.
Okay.
10-4. Just check my force. No, because first we have to search you.
Everybody going down for this. You do not know who I am.
First we have to search you.
Search me.
All right.
I'll strip down.
Do you have anything?
You savage.
Hold up.
I know you want to feel my dick. I know that.
Gerald, do you have anything on you?
Oh, whatever. Feel it for yourself.
Do you have anything on you that's going to stick or poke us?
Feel it, bitch.
If there's anything that's going to stick or poke us.
Feel it, bitch. Feel it for yourself, bitch. You savage motherfucking bitch. Savage motherfucking bitch that you are. Yeah, feel it. You want that? That's what you want to feel, motherfucker. You talk nothing like this. You going snot his ass motherfucking bitch.
Oh, okay.
You want a dick, you going savage, going lesbian motherfucker.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, you're gay.
You're a lesbian?
Apparently.
Yes, he is.
That's cool.
Yes, he is.
Oh, okay. That's good.
If you don't know, I'll let you know.
Okay.
Gerald, you didn't even have any warrants or anything.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
You done?
Fuck you.
Oh, okay.
That's good. I'm good now.
You're good now? You're all done?
Fuck you.
Oh, no, you're not done.
No, I'm not. I'll never
I'll
be
take
done.
it off.
Never be done. You could hang me from the darn tree right here, savage motherfucking KKK.
How are we looking on the left side?
I don't know. What are you doing?
You savage motherfucking pig.
Relax, Gerald.
What you want me to do? Strip down here? Wait till he tell me to. Then I got to do a master slave.
Yeah, let's see.
Master slave.
You got the left side?
But I'm free.
Double check it.
All because of a cigarette, you got arrested when I could have issued you a warrant.
Is it for a cigarette? No, you savage motherfucker. You savage motherfucker for a cigarette. I don't
Get inside the car.
I don't make.
Get inside the car, Gerald.
I want my stuff in.
It's not going to go in with you.
That's my stuff. Those are my keys. I need my keys.
You'll get your keys. Don't worry, Gerald.
Oh, well, you Nazi motherfucker.
Bro. What is going on? He was smoking on the platform. I go up and walk, and he's just walking away from me. I was like,
He
yo.
literally went on the ground and then he lifted back up.
Just use one.
Let me see. What's this?
Does she have any idea or anything? Activities? Yeah. Todd, you mind coming inside with us? Cool, thanks. Bro, I don't know what that is.
Alright.
Alright, thanks.
I guarantee you better kill me in this motherfucker, because head will fucking split.
Gerald, take a deep breath.
Fuck you!
Headquarters, can you just put that ID on my screen, please? And I will be en route 10-3 with the 41. Take a deep breath.
163141.
This is another case of another person being the victim of their own stupidity. He escalated the situation entirely for no reason at all.
Okay. Underground Railroad ain't running too down.
That's you?
If you think so, maybe it ain't, maybe it is.
Where do you live at now, Gerald?
Your fucking business.
Gerald, where do you live at now? What's up?
Average motherfucking monster.
You kept walking away when I was just trying to talk to you.
Because I did nothing.
Driving to 3 up the
I had a
west.
cigarette on the dawn platform because I had no light.
Correct,
But
which is a 2C violation.
Fuck you, and all this because of that. Where's the real doing criminals that you're going after? You don't go after nobody because you're a punk bitch.
Okay.
See you death.
Alrighty. Thank you, I appreciate that.
Sorry, 45034. 45034.
Okay. Yeah. You just close it. All right, Gerald.
It's around.
What's up?
After several minutes of trying to get his name and info, police grew tired of his antics and arrested the man. He was charged with disorderly conduct and obstruction of the administration of law.
What a complete fool to bring all of that upon himself. And he didn't even have any warrants or anything. Some people just aren't smart. Our next video.
Well, I'm not going to talk to you. Hang up the phone so we can have a conversation.
Belligerent passenger refuses to accept reality.
Go ahead, talk. Now put the phone away.
Talk.
Put the phone
I'm
away.
on the phone with Spirit Airlines,
Right,
which
well,
is
they're-
my right to
Okay,
do.
and it's their right to deny you boarding.
On March 28th, 2021, police were dispatched to an airport gate in reference to a male causing a disturbance. After getting kicked off his flight, he refused to leave the jetway.
Hold on. What's going on?
You can do as you please, but I paid for this fucking flight. I have an appointment I have to fucking make. So she's trying to take me off of my flight that I paid for, and I need to get to a fucking appointment.
Okay, do you understand?
Well, the entitlement right out of the gate is strong with this guy.
Well, I'm not going to talk to you. Hang up the phone so we can have a conversation.
Go ahead, talk.
Now put the phone away.
Talk.
Put the phone
I'm
away.
on the phone with Spirit Airlines,
Right,
which
well,
is
they're-
my right to do.
And it's their right to deny you boarding. Okay, is it? And obviously he's not flying.
So what would you like me to do?
You need to go to the front and.
No, because they take me off of my flight that
You're
I
not
have to
flying.
make an appointment for.
Listen, has he been refunded?
No, not yet. He doesn't want to cooperate. I need all this information.
No, I do
you're
not want to cooperate. This is a flight that I paid for.
It doesn't matter. They're not going to give you. They're not going to allow you to board the plane.
For what?
I don't know.
For what?
But I already asked you.
So state for the reason why I'm not allowed to board my plane.
So how did it start?
Intoxicated.
Okay. Alright, so it appears that they don't want to let the flight crew does not want to let you on due to the fact you appear to be intoxicated, so they don't want you to fly.
I have paid for my flight.
That
So
doesn't-
I would
no,
like
you're
to get on my flight.
You're intoxicated. You can't go.
I'm not intoxicated. You want to give me a breathalyzer test? Let's do a breathalyzer test, bro.
They don't have to.
So
They
do a
can base-
breathalyzer test, bro.
It's not for us. It's them. We don't have to.
Okay, I'm not intoxicated. They
They've
serve
already-
alcohol on
they've-
the fucking plane,
They've
right?
already decided you're not going to fly.
I have to go home.
It's not happening. Not on.
So give me a full fucking refund
Well,
of every dime I spent.
They need your information so they can refund you.
No, because I would like to get to my home.
Do you hear what you're saying? You say you want a refund, but you're not giving them the information.
I would like to get to my home.
It's not happening. Not on this plane.
Like I have a home to get to,
So either you
and I
can-
would like to get to my home.
Either you can give me your information so you can refund it, or you can go to spend the night in jail. It's up to you.
Go there.
But
Trust
let's go
me, you
there.
will not
Let's
have
go
your
there.
job in
Then
the
let's-
fucking morning.
We can go there. That's fine. But I'm letting you know, if you want your money back, she needs
You
your
will
information.
not have your job in the
Do
morning.
you want your money
I'm
back?
letting you know now.
Do you want your money back?
I would like to get on my plane,
plane is
to
gone.
go the fuck home.
The plane is gone.
I would like to get on my plane to go the fuck home.
It's gone.
Okay, so get me on the next plane to
I
go
don't-
the fuck home.
I don't work for Spirit.
Okay, so why are you here?
They need your information.
Exactly, that's my point. You're not here for a reason. You have no reason to be here.
They need
so
your
again,
information.
I would like my plane ticket to go the fuck home.
They need your plane ticket so they can do that.
And I've given them my plane ticket 4 times already, and they have not done me a goddamn. To go the fuck home.
That's not an option.
They should just arrest this idiot already.
It's not an option.
It's not an option on that point. You gotta give me an option because I was sitting in my seat fucking silent
And they've now
with
said-
nobody fucking near me.
Well, now you're not
and
flying.
Now they're not gonna give me a fucking
You are
ticket.
not flying.
I don't give a fuck what you say.
Then you're gonna. All right.
Let's go the fuck out.
But you-
Let me get my fucking refund.
This is your last
and they're
chance.
gonna have to
This is
sign
your
me a
last
fucking
chance.
deal
Shut
to
your
go
mouth
the
and
fuck
go.
home.
Then let's go.
I paid for the fucking ticket.
Hey, go.
Let's go. I paid for the fucking. You need to stop. I'm not trying to hit you. Don't you come here. I'm not trying to hit you.
We're done with this. We're done with this. Don't you ever. Don't ever.
I'm trying to go to fuck home. Don't you ever do that. Hey, boss, I'm just trying to go home. Please just let me go.
Your day's over.
I'm just trying to go home.
Take this off.
You
Take this off.
chose to do this. You chose it.
Hang on.
Call Christina.
You want to go loud and
I'm not
mouthy?
trying to argue with you guys.
Don't you ever put a
I'm not trying to argue with you guys. I was just putting my hands up. I apologize. I do
You
apologize.
can apologize to county jail. Have a good day. That will never happen.
Sir, please, sir, look at me. I apologize. I apologize.
We're done. We're done.
You had more than enough jail.
I apologize, sir. Can you please
Yeah, I'm
just
sure you
let me go
apologize
home?
now.
Can you please just let me go home, please, boss?
After you spend the night in jail.
I do apologize. I'm sorry for what I did. I just need to go home.
He's only sorry now because he's going to jail.
Get home.
Don't stop talking. Stop talking.
Please, boss.
Stop talking.
I'm just trying to be representable.
Stop. Use your right to remain silent.
Okay, I'm just trying to be representable with you. And I haven't done anything wrong.
Stop talking.
I was trying to get on my plate to go home.
Stop talking.
Hurt. Can I get my cell phone, please?
No.
I need my cell phone.
You're not getting it.
Make a phone call. Your cuffs are too tight, officer. I apologize. I just want to say sorry to you personally. If I would have known. Sir, can you listen to me, please? I was trying to get off my flight, sir. Please. Can you please not bring me to jail, please, sir? Sir, I'm trying to be representable to you as a...
Excuse me.
The man was arrested for disorderly conduct. However, prosecution declined the case and decided not to file formal charges.
Can I bail myself out? Can you answer that?
Of course the prosecution dropped the charges. I'm really not surprised.
Question for me, sir? I'm not getting aggressive with you, sir. Can you please not be aggressive with me? I have nothing on my person other than my wallet. Look, sir, I would just like to get my refund and go home. What do I need to do? I have enough money to bail myself out. What do I have to do? What did I do? Other than I'm being cooperative, but I'm trying to ask you what I'm being arrested for, sir. We'll tell you in a couple minutes. No, I would like for you to tell me, please, sir. You are the sergeant, right?
The man was arrested for disorderly conduct. However, prosecution declined the case and decided not to file formal charges. Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to...
Boy, acting like an idiot in the airport is probably one of the worst things you can do. Alright, everyone. I think that's where we're going to start to wrap up today's stream. A lot of crazy videos today. That sovereign citizen, though, at the beginning of the stream, who was charged with murder, that was insane. His rant was insane and pretty much touched everything on the sovereign citizen script. Boy, that just a lot. The woman at the restaurant who got arrested. It's just a lot of insane people today on the stream, for sure. I do want to thank everyone, as always, for being here and supporting the channel. Thank you all. Had a great turnout today for a live stream. I'm going to try to have a new video up, hopefully by either Friday or Saturday here on the channel. Even earlier for channel members, so be on the lookout towards that. I wrote down the script last night. Just have to record and edit the video, the voiceovers. I do want to give a shout out again to everyone that contributed today. Thank you again to Sally Port for the $10 super chat. Thank you to Ravenwing for being a member now for 32 months. Thank you to Johnny718 Bravo for the $5 super chat. Thank you to Wixom for the $20 PayPal. And thank you to Erica for the 5 gifted memberships. I really do appreciate all of your support and generosity. And be sure to join us on our Discord if you haven't already. It's a great place where we hang out and chat when we're not streaming. And I think that just about does it. Be sure to hit that like button on the way out. Just more likes just helps support the channel and helps the YouTube algorithm recommend the channel to more people. That's going to wrap it up for me for today. Thank you all again so much for watching, and as always, I will see you all next time. Take care, everyone.